Yo, what's going on? It is Friday the 13th, so stay in the house, lock your doors, have sex with your wife.
Oh,
Anyways,
Lord. Whoa.
we got Cowboys Corner, Uncensored Corner. How you doing, my brother?
Oh, everything's good in the neighborhood, baby. The grass is green, the birds chirping, and the crackheads are smoking.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my Lord. Uncensored, my brother. How you feeling,
Hey,
man?
a little under the weather, but I'm rocking.
All right, cool, man. We got a show for y'all, man. Dallas is, I mean, for better or for worse, but they've had a lot going on, man. They have been doing the thing. Titans' new logo is balls just like their coaching staff. Screw them. Mike, what's up? George in the house. Hoodlum, what's up? Clout Cowboy, whoever that is, said uncensored, what's up?
So,
He said it's spooky out here. Cowboys Corner. Let me ask you something before we. Do you ever feel like our moves are going forward, or do you feel like this just running on the treadmill? Do you feel like there's progress when we make moves like this, or do you feel like it's just running in place?
Yes and no. And what I mean by that is I think Jalen Thompson is progress, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, it's typical Cowboys. It's typical running in place. I made a video when we picked up Rashawn Gary that Rashawn Gary was Plan C. All right. Plan A was Max Crosby. Plan B was Trey Hendrickson. And Plan C was this guy. Right. So we're following in Plan C here. That doesn't really move the needle. Rotational starter, however the Cowboys view him. What can Christopher Parker do with him? But your two biggest moves right now is Rashawn Gary and Jalen Thompson, and it doesn't look sexy. It's just regular moves. And outside, I mean, these 1-year deals tell me that the Cowboys view them as bridge players. Because with everything else on 1-year deals, they're still bridge players. So it's real interesting to see.
So how do you feel? Do you feel like we're moving the needle when we do these type of moves in the off season?
it's been a while since I've seen the Cowboys move and bring in this many players this fast in free agency. So the way I'm thinking is happening is they're trying to set up Christian Parker to have some hope of a chance with a defense this year. And they're going to bring in, I don't think that some of these players on these 1-year deals are exactly Christian Parker type guys, but they had to get better at some of these positions. So some of these players might be here just for this year so that they can have other talent in the following year, because this free agency pool is not that impressive.
Okay. JB in the house. What up, brother?
What up, Phil? What's going on?
All good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. What's up, Corner?
What up, dude?
What you got going on, Phil? I seen that thumbnail.
Oh man, just trying to do a little show, man. Since reminded me earlier that it was Friday 13th, man. So he's always running. So why not have him running from Jason, man? He's always running anyway,
Exactly.
But how you feeling about these free agent moves this off season, JB?
I like them trying to hit the positions, but all I'm saying is like 1-year deals, man.
Okay.
I'm like, are we busting the budget with 1-year deals? We ain't signing nobody for real, and you know what I'm saying? So it's I got mixed emotions, man. I like how they trying to do some shit, but they still ain't like, it's like pressures. You getting there, but you're not getting the sack.
Mm-hmm. My thing be, they do. You see what they do in the off season, and they be like, "Oh, that's terrible," and then they'll go sign a guy that you're like, "Why you pay him all that money?" And then you get rid. I mean, look at all the players we signed and we've gotten rid of, man. Just like it, just I don't know. To be honest with you, I really think they gotta get rid of Will McClay, and we're gonna get into that. But I think they gotta get rid of him. Jerry creates this family element to where he don't want to disappoint or let you down. so he'll hold on to you longer when you feel like family. He didn't let Garrett go. Garrett's contract expired. He just didn't bring him back. Am I right about that corner? Did he just let him go?
You're absolutely right. Yep, his contract expired. He was in the building when Mike McCarthy was getting interviewed.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Because Jerry warned Jason, hey, we're bringing Mike McCarthy in for an interview, and Jason Garrett goes, "Oh, that's a good coach. That's a good guy."
Wow! Wow! Jesus Christ!
Man.
Appreciate everyone here. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, like just for me, man, and we all want the same thing, but man, it just seems like the moves are they're always the wrong. I hate bridge players. Don't do that. I hate that. Bridge players only help teams that know how to draft to complement those bridge players. You got to know how to draft in order for that to work. In order for bridge players to work, players that can really, help your team out that were, once a household name, you got to draft younger guys to learn under them and give them that spark. You know what? See, and that's why bringing in guys like Quentin Williams, who's an extremely good player, who's vocal. Soon as we saw Styles on the sideline, he was getting on Ezraku ass. Hadn't even been here 4 games. He was telling him, "Why did you stop? You had him." We didn't have that. When nobody else, they'll just pat him on the helmet and say nothing.
Get him
He
next.
didn't pat him on the helmet. Yeah, he didn't pat him on the helmet. We don't have enough for that. Jerry has made it comfortable to lose and pick up your paycheck on Monday. That's why the mentality isn't a winning mentality. That's why they can get on camera and say, "We're not going to go hard every play." You will never hear that in another locker room because Jerry makes it comfortable for them. I always bring up this game because it messed me up. That damn Chargers game on Thanksgiving. Jerry rushed down there to let them know it was okay. When the Chargers smoked us, I think it was 2018 on Thanksgiving. And Jerry rushed down there to let them know it was okay. That mentality keeps you at the bottom, keeps you losing. And Jerry will always do enough just to get the fans back engaged, man. And I think it needs to change. And it's just not about trying. It's about doing it the right way. It ain't just about we got this guy. No, you got to get the right guy. If you're going to bring in bridge players, draft good. Stop letting Will McClay be in charge of that. Give him another damn job, man. Give him another job or get rid of him. But nonetheless, let's go through it real quick. I know people hate this topic, but we got to do it. Cowboys corner. Realistically, seriously, what do you think the quarterback, our starting quarterback, has left in the tank? With a good team, a good draft, and all that, do you think him right now can push us to a conference title?
No.
Tell me why.
No, because he's had the success, right? He's had the 12-5s 3 years in a row. He had some success under Jason Garrett. He had the best running back in the NFL in Ezekiel Elliott. He's had Amari Coopers. He's had the Des Bryants. He's had the CeeDee Lambs. Now he has CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. He's had the Dalton Schultz. He's had the Jake Fergusons. He's had the Jason Wittens. He's had the offensive line that we know and love, and Travis Frederick and Doug Free and Tyron Smith and Ronald Larry. He's had those guys, and yet we still managed to show up short in the offense. Like, we could blame penalties in 2021. We can blame this and that. But when it mattered the most, when we needed him to step up, and when we needed him to step up even in regular season games, he hasn't done it. Damn. This man let Carson Wentz kick his ass in a win-or-go-home showdown.
That 2019 season?
Yep.
God damn.
He had more weapons, too, on offense. We was healthy.
But yet we still manage. I mean, there was a point in time just a few years ago where he had 27 games with 0 touchdowns. Romo holds the record for the most consecutive road touchdowns of any quarterback in the National Football League. Yeah. We got spoiled under Romo. Dak Prescott comes in, and Tony Romo's career, he only had 14 games where he didn't score a single touchdown. Dak Prescott and in a lesser time had 26.
Uncensored, my brother, man. Like, same question. I mean, we let's just say we draft good. We nail it on the head. We draft perfect, man. And he still got it. Like everybody said, he got his two weapons that he need on the outside. He got him a good running back. Shout out to corner for saying he was gonna work. Do you think Dak can get us farther than he's got us before?
No, I think you've seen Dak ceiling, man. And, I mean,
I mean,
unless this defense just ends up being, 2000 Ravens out of nowhere or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, I don't see Dak Prescott being the leader of the ship, the captain of the ship to get us anywhere he ain't got us before. I don't. I see us finishing last in the NFC East. So, I mean, I guess that'll be what is that a first for him? If he plays the full season, will that be the first time he finished last?
Yeah,
Because the Giants
yeah.
been ass, isn't it? So I guess he can get you somewhere he's never been before.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Man, JB, how you feel about us, man? How you feel about this quarterback? Going through if the stars align and we finally get the draft we need, they do all the right stuff. How you feel about Prescott getting us further than he's gotten us before?
I don't see it, man. I just don't see it because, like we talked about this before, he's had that, and to me, he's had it multiple times. So I mean, he's already showed me he can do it. So I already don't expect anything different. My hope is that we could get to that Ravens defense if possible, so we could possibly carry his ass. You know what I'm saying? If we could carry him, but he still got to not make mistakes, and I just don't see. I don't see it, man. I think Sam Howell might come in and give us some work.
Okay. I always say, and I 100% believe this, and I hate to say it because we are diehard fans, man. I just don't think we won't do nothing until he's gone. And I think right now, Christian Parker, I do feel it's going to be a deep. If I can get the Cowboys, I do feel it's going to be a defensive heavy draft. Ishan 80, what up? I do think it'll be a defensive heavy draft. It's just about are they going to do it the right way? And if they are, the only thing you can look forward to is them building for the future without that guy. Because now what they're going to do is they're going to say every year it's an excuse. They said he didn't have a running back. They said he was hurt a few years ago. Last year the year before he didn't have receivers. Every piece they said he didn't have, they gave it to him. Look where we were. We won 7 games. They told us in the offseason, how y'all expect Dak to win with only one receiver and no running back. Jared went and got him Pickens and a damn running back that I didn't think was going to last the full damn season. And they both, shit. Some people say Pickens had a better season than Lamb did.
Yep.
Oh, he most definitely did. In
I
yards
think he
and
did.
everything.
Yeah, Javonte Williams, I can name 3-4 games where he had big breakout runs. Now, he run out of gas after about 20 yards. But Javonte Williams had a lot of games. Yeah, he had a lot of games where he was looking like he did his rookie year. And
Hey, the only thing about him was my bad.
Go ahead, JB. Go ahead.
My thing about Javonte Williams was I wanted to see. I believed in his talent because I seen him in Denver. I watched him in Denver a lot. My thing was his injuries. If he could come back from them injuries, I knew he could perform. And it seemed like he came back pretty much healthy. He didn't even miss no games, did he?
No, he didn't miss no games.
He missed week 18, but they wanted.
And that's new for Javonte not missing games. That's new.
Yeah.
And like I say, listen, man. People say y'all didn't do the Romo. I wasn't on the internet then. Trust me. If you go back to my old Facebook and type in, matter of fact, go to my Twitter and go to my name and type in Tony Romo. See, you can search people old tweets by going to their profile page and go to the search bar. Go to mine and type in Tony Romo. Watch how bad I was clowning on his ass on Twitter over a decade ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. It's not about Dak. It's about the position. I don't care who you are, man. It don't matter. I'm gonna get at you because this is the team. So I just think we've seen his peak. To me, you saw Dak peak that year. Him and CD Lamb showed their ass. I think that was it. I think you saw the best of Dak Prescott that year.
Mhm.
Right now, you just got a Dak that's gonna get you a few games here and there, and fans are gonna say, "See, I told you." And my thing is, I don't know what it's gonna take for them to say it's time to draft a better quarterback. When you look at the people they put behind him, from Andy Dalton to Ben DiCucci to Mike White to what the boy that just left, the other redhead, he just left.
You mean with the Ravens and Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, what's up, Shan? All these
What's up,
guys, they never put somebody behind him. Corn, you are so ridiculous. They've never put somebody behind him and made him fear his job. He never had a fear of his job. And that's what you need to do to a quarterback that's not living up to. For certain fans, it's just about having Pickens, 1,400 yards. Yeah, that was damn good. Williams, 11 T. Damn, that's damn good. But they told us that was all that they need. They told us that was all that they need. Me, Uncensored, Corner, Eshan, everybody was on this channel. Even when Corner is positive about the team, he's still going to tell you about it. He's still going to be honest with you about Dak Prescott. JB, we all literally said this. We said it's not going to matter because of him. Hell, 3 years ago, when I was telling Corner Dak was playing so damn good, hell, he going to play good in the playoff. Corner like, bro, I still don't trust him in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I still don't trust him.
Yeah.
All year, Corner was saying, and it was pissing me off. Because I feel like Dak was playing. It was pissing me off. It was pissing me off because Dak was playing good. And I'm telling Corner every week, man, look how this dude playing. You think Dak ain't going to keep this up? Corner like, bro, I don't trust him. And this was me. I was the ringleader of the Dak hate train. And that year there, that dude was playing. I got on here and went into a corner about that damn Green Bay playoff game. I said, if you think that damn Jordan Love finna come here and I play Dak, you are crazy. Turns out I was crazy.
I was crazy too, though, because you were hating on the defense. I was sticking up for the defense. You were taking up for Dak. I was hating on Dak. So we winded up both being right and wrong at the same time.
And we talked about it on the phone. We said, damn, we both was wrong. we talked about it on the phone. 1980, how you doing, my brother?
80, what's happening, man?
What's up, guys? Just took a nap before I had to go to bed tonight.
Took a nap before I had to go to bed.
Man,
I'm tired, man.
Before we move on to the next topic, I wanted to get you and Eshan's opinion on this. We've been over it before, but we got to do it just for people who haven't, heard you guys take on it. 80, starting with you. Last year they told us what we was missing offensively. We got it, and we still won 7 games. We went 12-5 3 years straight with a top 5 defense. We had 2 cornerbacks that broke records. We had 50+ sacks in 2022. 80. Is there anything else they can do that can help out this quarterback and help him get further than we've gotten before?
Man, y'all don't need me, man. I'm just here to chop it up with y'all, bro. Y'all don't need my.
Oh, yes, we do. We always need your opinion, my brother.
No,
we do.
I'm just. It's Friday. I'm relaxed. I'm good, man. No. Wow. Well, I was thinking about this today, and this is the first time. I've been around this game 40+ years, almost 50. This is the first time that I've been so disconnected. Wow. And I love sports. I love football. I love the Cowboys. I grew up in the business. A lot of history. I try not to talk about it too much because I don't want people to think I'm trying to talk myself up or anything, but a lot of history, whole lot of history. I met you guys. It kept it. It made it even stronger. It kept it alive even more. And it's very, very hard. It's very hard to be in love with something that don't love you back. It's like a woman in a relationship. You put in your all. You do everything you can. Pay all the bills, feed them, clothe them. Everything's 50-50. Got a partnership. But she tell you she don't love you as much as you love her. That's a blow. Y'all, you got years, you got kids together, you got years invested. 30-something years invested. Just imagine, because that's how long it's been for us since we hoisted the Lombardi trophy. Just imagine 30 years you invested in a relationship, and she tell you, I don't love you anymore. I don't love you like that. And you like, whoa, that's a dagger in your heart. I think that's where I am with the Dallas Cowboys. They don't care about us like that. They don't care about what's most important, which is love in a relationship and winning on the football field. Life has been altered as we know it, as we realize with COVID, the new generation of people, the internet. Nothing is genuine anymore. Nobody gets in their car and come by and see you anymore. Everything is Facebook, Instagram. Well, I saw it on Facebook. That's good enough. There's nothing genuine anymore about this football team. It's all smoke and mirrors. He's just blowing smoke up our asses with this free agent. They just said, well, I did it. I said I was going to be all in. I said I was going to make moves. I said I was going to do it. So technically he has done something, and we're all like, oh, well, God, man, it really kind of pulls us back in and makes us think. A lot of the weak-minded fans, it makes us think, oh, but hey, man, they got this guy and they got this guy, got a safety, man. We got, oh man, he's all in, man. I think he might be serious this time. But it's gonna be the same bullshit, man. It's gonna be the same bullshit. And I'm just supposed to open my door and let her back in, and she put on little shorts and some perfume and all that stuff. It's just, man, during the I Think season, I'll take my breaks, but every now and then I make a video. I made 2 videos, man. I ain't even post them. I just took them back down. I just didn't. It's just not there until they show me. And I think that's where we're all at. I think I got to see it. I got to, most importantly, I got to feel it. And I don't even feel it first. So in order to see it, you have to feel it. You have to feel it first. If I don't feel it, I've been around so long. I'm not an old man, but I've seen so much. You guys just went over. You and Corner, y'all just went over all the talent we've had. All the talent we've had throughout this tenure with Romo, now with Dak. When we had talent back in the 90s and stuff, they got the job done, man. Just get the job done. All this shit about these guys and coming in, I don't even care anymore, bro. I don't give a damn. I need to see results. I gotta see results. You can tell me you studied for that test all you want, but you keep bringing home F's. Now, when you study for that test and you get A's and B's, then I know you for real. I know you're serious. If I start taking video games from you and taking your iPads and all that stuff from you, then I'm serious.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think and I'm not trying to down the show, man. That's why I hate coming on, because I don't want to seem like I'm down and I'm negative or anything like that. But I just have to touch those areas so people can be like, whoa, goddamn, I didn't look at it like that. Because there's always somebody to say something a little different to make you be like, whoa, oh, damn, that was a good point. Because, dog, we all work hard every day, and football is entertainment, and sports is a luxury. It's a luxury, and it's to get away. And these guys, they're supposed to be professionals. And if they're not performing, if they're not scouting, if they're not coaching, if they're not teaching in the classroom, if you send your kids to school, you expect them to get a good, solid, consistent education. But if they're not getting that, let us know now so we can jump off, because we're not with this shit, man. It is not healthy. I'm looking at I've been scrolling through YouTube and I've seen all these highlight videos. Like our sister said the other day, these fans so focused on highlights. I've been seeing highlight video after highlight, all the good shit that I'm like, man, how many times have we seen that? But I'm sorry, to make a long, it's probably way too late because I get winded. I don't know. This is probably gonna be worse than last season. So y'all get, like I always say, get your popcorn ready, get your recliners ready, because that's where we're at. We are in trouble, man. Now, the only thing that I can give them the benefit of the doubt is we got new coaching staff. They're starting from the drawing board, and I already mentally know that it's gonna be some years. So I'm not. My hopes are not up. I'm not getting excited anymore, and I think people right now are just doing it for likes and clicks and donations. Which if that's how you got to make it and survive, more power to you. God bless you. But I'm just not on that train until I see results. I don't even know if I answered your question. I just kind of went on a vent and a rant. But as far as this season goes, and as far as why we're losing, that's why we've been losing. If this team has been neglected, it's been neglected, and that's just where we're at. And I just need to see results. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. I'm gonna bring you up, champ. Eshan, man, do I think back to the many times me and you have been on post games by ourselves, and we watched this dude up at the podium repeat the same shit year after year. Damn, champ, where you went? Repeat the same shit. Do you think that they could really do anything that would make him, level up and get us past where we've been so far?
No, man. And look, this is just what it is with Dak. If he could have gotten the Cowboys to an NFC title game, he would have done it by now. That's just what it is, right? This is about to be year 11 for him. And there's still issues pertaining to footwork. There's still the same issues, and all of these press conferences and all of these quotes and all that shit. I've been saying it for the longest about him and his quotes. He's the most useless quote in sports, man. He says the same stuff at the same time. Every year you can lay out a script, and you will know what this fucking guy will say when. It's pathetic. But on the field, he has a 28% win rate in the playoffs. Of 7 games, he's won 2 games. That's 28%. And the past 3 playoff losses, he has like 5 or 6 turnovers or something like that. We can directly point to him for why we lose those big games. All of these numbers and shit like that, it's like, I mean, he's great at putting up numbers in the regular season. But he cannot make deep play when we need him to make deep play at the moment. He just can't do it. And the fan base coddles this guy. They love him to death. That's the reason that Jerry paid him. I said it when they gave him the $60 million. I don't believe they paid him for football reasons. They paid him because he sells jerseys and the fans love him. Jerry himself said it. And because, I mean, you lose to the Packers, you're down 48-16 at a point in that football game, and he has 2 picks. Both of them were essentially pick sixes. I mean, if you look at it realistically, they both were essentially pick sixes. And he was the main reason we were losing. I mean, of course, it was a team loss all around. I get it, but you can't deny that he fucking sucked in that football game. And then you give this dude a raise to $60 million. So, I mean, if that doesn't scream what it is, then I don't know what to tell you. But he can't get – I mean, is it entirely on him? No. I mean, that would be disingenuous to say that it's only on him. But we can directly point to the last 3 playoff losses to him. Last time he made a divisional round was 2022. We're now in 26. 4 years ago, he made a divisional round.
God damn.
And on top of that, man, I said it also to you and to Uncensored. It's like we always say he can't make it to past the divisional round, but there's more to it than that. He's lucky when he makes it there. He's barely made an NFC divisional round, barely. I think maybe 3 years of his. I don't know the exact number, but it's something around that. He's barely made it to the divisional round to begin with. He lost in the wild card to the Packers. He just is what he is, man. I mean, he's not the fan base makes him out to be like he's this elite quarterback and all this other stuff. And I mean, he's not as great as they make him out to be. He's not a garbage quarterback either. He's an average quarterback. He's just right in the middle. But it is what it is with him, man. I mean, at this point, you're stuck with the guy for another, I think, 3-4 years. So there's nothing you can really do about it with him. As long as he's here, you're not going to win you're not going to make an NFC title game with him because we would have done it by now. I just don't believe it. You're going to, 11 years in and you can't make it past a divisional round. I just don't. I don't know how. That's crazy to me, man. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Can you
real quick, Chopper?
I don't think so, dude. But no, yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Hey, Fifth, you need me to get out?
No, you good, brother. No, sir. I got a few more defensive questions for you before you get up out of here, man. Champ, real quick before we move on, you think we can, go where we've never been before with like you talk about the draft a lot, Champ. You want them to draft right defensively. Let's say that they do. Let's say that all the stars align. Do you think that is that what we need to move forward with Dak, or do you think Dak has reached his ceiling with this team?
Oh man, Dak is about to get squished by his ceiling. That's how bad it is. And there is no way, there's no matter of changing up all-star wide receivers or offensive linemen or all-star running back that will make Dak any better. There was a reason why in 2023, before that debacle against Green Bay, that Dak had his one of the top 3 seasons he ever had, because Mike McCarthy thumbed it down. And I mean, thumbed it down like a 6th grader for him to be successful in that offensive scheme.
Sure did.
And that's how, if the Cowboys want to be successful, I'm doing parentheses, successful, you got to have a combination of 2019 and 2023 and 2016. Run the ball, have that dink and dunk, make it elementary for him. Because his quarterback IQ is not that good. And that's the only way you can help out the defense as well.
Okay.
Were you doing parentheses or air quotes?
Amen.
Parentheses.
And you still did the hands. How you do the hands and still get it wrong? He turned the camera on the correct.
Oh my God!
Okay, so Cowboys corner, has there been any movement on the offensive line, or everybody still? What are we doing with the O-line right now?
Woo! So they let Brock Hoffman go. Well, what was really surprising to me is they chose Brock Hoffman over TJ Bass. All right,
Opposite.
so
They did?
Backwards.
Yep.
You said it backwards.
They chose TJ Bass
Bassett.
over Brock Hoffman. Okay, my bad. My apologies. I'm brown. I'm dyslexic.
Go ahead.
And they just signed his replacement in this Matt Hennessy guy. I don't know much about him, but it looks like he's a veteran that can provide guard and center like Hoffman did. I think he came from the Rams, I think. Don't quote me on that. But so, outside of that, the only thing that's different right now is Hoffman's out, Hennessy's in. That's it.
That's
Other
all
than that,
backup.
it's all shake and bake from last year. You know, I mean, you got.
No, I was just about to say. So you can't confirm that Terrence Steele is staying.
Oh, he took a pay cut. He took a pay cut. He's here.
Starting O-line right now.
Same as last year.
Yeah.
Everything on the offense is exactly the same.
Yeah. You can suck as long as you take a pay cut.
So respectfully,
hey, remember DeMarcus Lawrence took a pay cut 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to tell you, Corner, how to, because you like run the name from right tackle all the way across the left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
I can. You got Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, Terrence Steele.
Rinse and repeat.
That's rinse and repeat, man.
Why they let Hoffman? I like Brock Hoffman, man.
Yeah,
well,
it blew my mind.
Maybe Hoffman moved on. He want to start somewhere.
No. See, I follow Brock Hoffman on TikTok, and we do have conversations on there. Not try to toot my own horn, but from what I understood, he wanted to be a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Damn. So then, that's crazy.
I thought he would hit the marker, and somebody would give him a starting opportunity.
Yeah.
Front office.
No.
I wonder what they see in
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There was rumors that Pittsburgh signed him, but he said no.
I don't know, and I don't get the Terrence Steele thing. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that guy stinks, man.
The problem with Terrence Steele is Terrence Steele is here because his defense is so awful.
Yeah.
They had to stick with Terrence Steele this season so that they can focus on bringing in players to fix this defense.
Yeah.
They can't draft a right tackle. They need every pick to fix this defense.
Damn.
And so they just said Terrence Steele is serviceable.
Yeah.
So you keep him at a pay cut.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No,
Players that know they're good don't go in there and accept pay cuts.
Mm-hmm.
They just say, you're going to cut me. I'm going to go out there and make more money.
Yeah.
He know he's ass.
Yeah.
Corner been calling that man Doodoo Pan Steele for 5 years, man.
He crapped himself.
He's terrible, man.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
No, he actually
literally
crapped
crapped himself.
I know, but I'm just saying that guy is terrible. God,
he had 4 decent games, and they fucking signed him.
And you want to know the bad part is, if he plays decent this year, they might give him an extension.
Yeah, fuck that.
Somebody gave that motherfucker an all-pro vote.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
It's his pass blocking that's so garbage. His run stuff is good. He just needs to learn how to pass block. If he can pass block, he would be steel and not aluminum.
How long he's been in this league? 6 years, 7 years?
2020.
Yep. Yeah, so
he is who he is.
He is who he is at this point.
Undrafted, like Corner always say, that was Mike McCarthy boy.
That's been Mike McCarthy's pet cat.
2020 was a COVID year. But the crazy part is, if you look at the son bitch, he get up the field on run block, like Corner said. He move or he get up there.
Plus the track meet, he don't ever block nobody on the way.
That's not true.
I just thought about this shit.
It's hilarious.
All right, so look, we know what the offense is. Let's go to the side. Let's go to the other side. That's just been atrocious, man. It's so much controversy about this damn front, this defensive front that we ain't been seeming to get right forever, man. Forever. For the ones that watched in 2016, it was refreshing to watch Terrell McClain and Malik Toe Collins up there being some dogs, man. His toe was always messed up. He always had toe surgery, man. For real. He had like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Corner, you like the word potential.
That was last year.
That was last year. What is it this year, man? I forget.
Corner, you're big on hope. What are your projections of this defensive front this year, man? What do you hope for this year?
Well, to stop the run. And you look at the move that they made with Osa. They took out the number 1 guy that really couldn't stop the run, and they shipped his ass off and got a 3rd-round pick from him. Kenny Clark is good against the run. Quentin Williams is good against the run. Oh, Tito Obania?
Ass.
Corner. We having a good show. Don't do this.
He can be good against the run.
Can
Oh,
be.
Jesus.
Yeah, he can be. He just
Yeah.
has to learn consistency. That's
Just
it.
like a dog will be a bird if it grow wings.
Sure, there you go.
He just needs to grow. He just needs to learn consistency. And the Rams have a good organization. No telling what happened there. Obviously, he's a Cowboy, so what can Marcus Dixon do with him, and how does he translate this into this 3-4 scheme? I'm hoping that he plays well because I need him to play well. But I need the run game to stop some runs, and then I need some pass rush to get some pass rush. That's what I'm hoping for from my D line. And right now I'm a little nervous on the outside linebackers. I'm a little super nervous, but the interior of the line I'm not so concerned about. But it's just the outsides and the linebackers. They got to do something. They got to do something now. But just for the line, to answer your question, just for the line, I'm hoping that they can stop the run. That easy?
Okay.
I'm sorry. My little girl's playing Bluey on PS5.
Very good. Don't apologize.
Good.
That's family, man.
Yeah, man.
Uncensored, man. Have any of these defensive pickups made you say we on the right track?
The third round pick that we got, that's the only thing. Everybody else is just, I think they're role players. I started after the last stream. I started looking into some of these players, man. These secondary players were not good. PJ Locke got basically benched last year. He went from taking 70% of the snaps, I believe, in 2024 to 17% of the snaps in 2025 because he was giving up a passer rating of 125 when targeting.
Damn.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Thompson kid, he didn't get benched, but his numbers, not this past year, but the 2 years before, were pretty similar, where he was giving up over 100 passer rating when targeted. I'm just not. I'm not impressed by these guys.
That's great.
And maybe they can get a second win. There are players we've had. What was that guard that we traded for from Arizona?
Guard.
Yeah, he was a top pick or whatever, but he was basically a bust in Arizona, and he came over to Dallas, and he was actually pretty decent with Romo.
I'm not sure.
So, but unless they get here and they get like this rejuvenated career under Christian Parker, I'm not impressed by any of these pickups.
A guard that we traded.
Yeah, he played left guard.
Left guard that we traded. He played with Romo.
Yeah, we picked him up like halfway through the season. I have to.
Bernardo?
No.
I don't even remember. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll research it. I'll come back. Come back to me.
Okay. All right. Oh, somebody said Leonard Davis.
That's him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He actually played pretty decent at left guard.
Oh, yeah. I remember Big Leonard Day. He was a big
Leonard Davis.
He was a tackle.
We didn't draft him?
No,
Number
he
70.
was Arizona. We got him from Arizona because he was playing like ass in Arizona.
Man,
he did.
He was pretty good.
Sure
he was pretty good.
Yeah. He rejuvenated his career when he came to Dallas.
He grew up in Texas.
I forgot about that big mother. He was like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah, he was big. 330, easy 330, 335.
He was close to 6'7".
He was
That
a big
was a
old dude.
big boy.
Tomato, man. Motel.
He was 6'6.5".
Yeah, exactly. Point.
No, but he came and he rejuvenated his career. He was pretty damn decent for Dallas.
Yeah. Forgot about him.
He went throwback.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Y'all got good memories, boy. I tell you that.
80, let me ask you something, 80. From what we saw with the peak of Trayvon Diggs and DeRon Bland, was that contributed to what our defensive front did with D-Law and them and Dan Quinn? or was it just their talent? Because it seemed like when we lost that front, you know, them guys up front that was really good against our quarterback, it seemed like our cornerbacks fell off. Was it talent? Was it Al Harris? What? Being that you played that position, what did you think it was, A?
When we had what? Say it again. I'm trying to get your question. When we had Bland and Diggs back there.
1 year Diggs broke a record. Next year Bland broke a record.
Okay.
After we lost that blitz ability, it's almost like they fell back. And I'm asking, what did you contribute that to? Was it their talent taking a step back? Was it our line? Was it Al Harris? What do you think?
Well, we all know. Damn, that's a tough one. We all know that the defense is a domino effect. That front seven is really very important to your secondary, because the way your front seven plays, it makes sense. If they play ball out football, they get to alter the ball in the bad move, get to their quarterback, get the job done, 3 and out, get off the field. It makes everybody's job easier. Secondary guys are the last line of defense. They you don't want to do too much running around secondary. Eventually somebody's going to get open, because what I always say, it turns into sandlot football after a while. The quarterback should have no longer than 2 to 3 seconds to throw that ball. You know what I'm saying? If it's longer than that, you're not doing your job in the front seven. Dan Quinn defense, it was very aggressive. It was one of those defenses where it was bend don't break style defense. Cover 3, it sets you up to make plays because you were already back there. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that when Dan Quinn left, you could tell the shift in the secondary.
Yeah.
It wasn't as aggressive as it once was, and they really had to try to find a way to make plays, and that's when you go to ability. And Dan Quinn already kind of puts you in a position. When he left, you had to kind of find a way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of both. I mean, it's ability and it's and being in the right place at the right time. I don't know if I answered your question, but yeah, it's just being at the right place at the right time. Playing a position myself, it was when I played, it was a lot of man. It was a lot of man. I mean, because I had the speed to play man. You have to have the speed and ability to play man. Coaches know your abilities. They know how to put you in the best place to make plays. And if they know, like Dion, for instance, Dion didn't even have to go to the huddle. He was one of those guys where, you couldn't really coach. He already knew. It's a feel. Safety is not safety. Secondary is a feel position. You have to feel, especially at corner. Safeties, they kind of, you're back there. Free safety, you're kind of back there on an island. Strong safety, you might be in the box, you might be up, you might be disguised as a linebacker, come up, but corner, you're doing your own thing. You're kind of on an island, and you have to feel. You have to feel the receiver. You have to feel the quarterback. You have to have peripheral vision. Peripheral vision is very important at cornerback. Whether if you're in zone or man, a lot of times the guys are playing zone 95% of the game. You don't really see too much man cover 0, cover 1 anymore. It's all cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, cover 6. Cover 6 is half cover 2 and cover 4. So half the field is covered 4 and half the field is covered 6. Cover 2. So you don't really see that too much anymore. But yeah, that's just, I don't know, man. I don't know if I answered your question, but
you did.
Yes, it's more of a feel. It's more of a feel, and they lost that feel when Dan Quinn left. You could tell they lost that feel. Dan Quinn was a better defensive coordinator than the head coach, I believe.
Yeah.
He really was. He that's where he belongs. He really can reach players and get the best out of them. And that's what I'm hoping that this new coordinator Parker, that's what I'm hoping. I think that's what we're all hoping that he does, is able, even though we getting all these, we think they're not so good picks, these free agents, maybe he's a good enough coach to where he could find something and get it out of them. You just never know. But yeah, man, that's my opinion.
Okay. Champ, and if anybody want to rebuttal this, because I'm not too familiar with these whole schemes or whatnot. Champ, I get the I get the popularity.
You got to watch those pauses, man.
I ain't familiar with these hoes. What?
What did I say?
You paused after you said hoes.
I said hoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Why the fuck did that came out? I meant to say schemes. I said hoes? What the hell?
I ain't familiar. You said I ain't familiar with these hoes, and then you paused.
I said that. I said hoes. How the fuck did that? I thought I said. I've been on Heineken's, y'all.
Only you would do it. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I
on his too short kick.
Yo, in my head, the word, I don't know where that word comes. In my head, I said schemes. I don't know what the fuck that was.
This man on alabamasingle.com.
Dude, stop saying that, man.
Those $40 all on his mind all day.
Yeah, but it's all those
I ain't
$40.
familiar with these hoes on Alabama singles.
I said hoes. Oh my god.
Those $45, man.
What the fuck?
And then pause for dramatic effect too.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know what happened right then. I don't know.
I didn't even think it up.
I gotta clip that.
Nate Dogg got you.
Don't clip that. Don't clip
Nate Dogg got you, man.
Yo, I gotta go back and listen to that. I don't think I said that. What the fuck?
Nah, you said it.
You said it.
What?
I'll play it back for you.
That ain't related to nothing. That ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I didn't even try to say
my ass.
Anyway, no, I didn't. Anyway, what I meant to say was,
come on, man.
What the fuck? Champ, I get the popularity of the 3-4, but you gotta have the players to run that. Do you trust them to get those guys we need in the draft? Obviously, we don't have it already.
Like what A said, we're about 3 years away.
I said that.
Yep, A said it. But they could be like the Patriots, have a miracle coming up this season, but I'm not expecting that.
They had a good defense too. The Patriots had a really good defense. They just didn't have no offense.
Yeah. I don't think that I haven't really checked out none of the free agents, but the big guy from the Rams, the nose tackle, they're gonna have to pick up another one by his size for rotation. Either
Okay, wait. Not to cut you off, but let me ask you this. Do the big guys in the middle, when you run the 3-4, do they really rotate a lot, or do they keep they dog in there? Do they rotate them?
They might rotate. They might rotate their defensive tackle. I'm sorry, I just had to get that.
Yeah. No, you good. I just wanted to know. Go ahead, Corner.
Yeah.
In a 3-4, you specifically got first and second down guys.
Okay.
Oh, but let me play this clip real quick.
I want to rebuttal this because I'm not too familiar with these whole schemes.
What the?
Dude, I don't know what that was or what that meant. I did not try to say that. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I've been on y'all. I just came from Wisconsin. I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't even remember what I said. The question you asked me, I don't even remember what I said. I was all over the place, man. I don't even know.
Me and Corner both caught that immediately. It was like, whoa, wait.
I'm tired, man.
But Champ, go ahead. Explain it to me, Champ, about the getting the type of players you need for a 3-4.
Yeah. For to make everything to work properly in the 3-4, the nose tackle and your defensive end, those three interior, they have to keep the trash away from the linebackers because it won't work if your linebackers are getting blocked.
Mm.
And that's the key right there.
Don't be surprised they draft some linebackers in the. You gotta have.
They
You
have
to have the linebackers are almost a part of the defensive line fit because they're gonna be doing a lot of blitzing, a lot of different disguise blitz.
And you know what?
Don't be surprised.
Mm.
And piggyback off of that, their interior linebackers, they have to be some big boys.
They have to.
They have to because they the one that's going to have to go through them gaps, and they the one that's going to get hit a lot too.
Mm. Okay.
And you need a smart one too. You don't need no dumb one.
So corner, how could Christian Parker want that 3-4, but your mock draft at 12 got a cornerback? Shouldn't they be at linebacker?
Well, you're if you're 3-4, but you're 4-2-5. If you're 3-4 in nature, but you're going to be running 4-2-5 a lot, you're going to want the Mansour Delane in here because you got to remember he said we're 3-4 by nature, but we're going to run a lot of 4-2-5. So what that tells me is you're going to have five. You're going to have 5 corners out there. So you need Delane, you need Jalen Thompson, you need Deron Bland, you need Siobhan Rebel, you need Malik Hooker, you need these DBs to make this thing work because it ain't gonna be your traditional 3-4. It's just that's the nature of it. But you're gonna see a lot of 5 down linemen. You're gonna see a lot that's the 5-2-4. You're gonna see a lot of the 4-2-5. That I think that's where we're getting tricked in our brain. That's why I drafted Mansour Delane in my mock draft, and that's why I did Peter Woods in my mock draft, is because those pieces fit perfectly in that 4-2-5.
Okay.
4-2-5. I'm sorry, Phil. Go ahead.
You run 4-2-5
No, go ahead.
against me, I'm gonna run it down your throat.
Go ahead, 80. Help me. I'm trying to learn this shit.
I'm trying to figure out. I really want to see how they're going to run if we're 3-4 based. If we're 3-4 based, I'm guessing that they're going to bring up a linebacker to make it a 4-2-5. Who said that they were going to run a 4-2-5?
Christian Parker.
Christian Parker.
He said that.
Yeah,
He said all of them.
Well, he said a bunch.
He named everything.
Yeah,
He named every formation except for the 85. There.
I've never seen that. I really want to see that. The only way they can make that work is if it's a disguised defense where they're bringing up a linebacker. Shit, you might as well run a 4-3, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really want to see it. I just gotta see it.
Why we getting cute, man? This is football, man.
I mean, if it works, I mean, it works. You know, I don't know. That's just
So
the way. Go ahead, man.
So I watched his opening press conference and then I listened to him on 105.3 The Fan. So he kind of said that and we're kind of like went, huh? And then he kind of brought it home. I mean, him and Brian Broaddus have a great segment together at the Combine with Christian Parker and Brian. I mean, they had like in 1980. You love defense. You would appreciate that conversation. But he's more of a disguise guy. So he's saying this out loud for all our ears to perk up. Like what? Because he's going to want you to think that he might be in a 4-2-5, but really he might be in a cover 2. Or he wants you to think you're in cover 2. The next thing you know, you're going cover 6 or cover 9. Like the disguises that Christian Parker is going to run. Like what I'm concerned about was if they couldn't understand Matt Eberflus's funk-ass defense, and you're going to come in and make all these disguises and all these things look like they're doing something, right? Because the 3-4 is made to trick the quarterback because you don't know who's blitzing, you don't know who's coming, whatever the case might be. So when he said that, our ears perked up. I'm sure offensive coordinators' ears in the NFL perked up. You're like, wait a minute, they're going to run all this and that in the third. But when they disguise it, you won't know until 3 seconds after the ball snap, and that quarterback theoretically is supposed to be like, oh shit, that safety was just there, this corner was just there, now they over here, now they over. So that's why it's so confusing, is because there's going to be a lot of disguises in this.
Yeah, but you can't. This is the best way. Defense matches personnel to offense. So if you come out with 3 wide receivers, they're going to be in a 4-2-5 defense because you got 2 safeties, 3 corners to match up against their 3 wides. And if they come out 4 wide, you're going to be in a dime package, which is 6 defensive backs.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
And 4 down and one linebacker. So they're going to play matchup. The 3-4 is supposed to be the disguise package.
Yeah.
You disguise the 3-4 by disguising who's going to blitz. You
Different
come out
zones.
you come out at 4-2-5. That's a nickel defense. Now you can run cover 2 out of nickel. You can run cover 3 out of nickel. But that's just the personnel package is nickel. And that's going to be dictated by the personnel that the offense puts on the field. If he come out in against a base formation with tight ends and he run nickel, I'm going to run it down their throat. You're going to put a cornerback, the block, to come up and run support or run right at his ass all game.
Well, that's why you need that. That's why that 4-2 has to be top notch and able to stop the run.
So
if you're going to do that,
but that's what I'm saying. But if your base package is 4 guys down on the line, if you're going to be base package nickel, then why not run the 4-3 off the back end of it when you're not running nickel since you're already 4 guys down?
That's why you need linebackers like Sean Lee, man. You guys remember Sean Lee would come up, hit that guard right in the face mask, and then go in that hole and make that.
We ain't got that. We ain't got that. No,
but that's why I'm saying
that's
what you need. That's what you need. Don't disrespect Sean Lee like that.
Of course, sir. We don't know.
The truth can't be disrespectful.
We're not saying that, brother. We're not saying he's gonna be top 10. Hell no, not even close.
No.
So wait. So what you're saying, essentially, is he can say what he wants, but he's only gonna feed off what the offense gives him.
I mean, that's how all defensive personnel is matching. That's why if your player runs outside of the numbers in the sub package on offense, they have to come off the field. They're not allowed to go past the numbers and then come back in because the defense is waiting to see what personnel the offense is on to match it. If you come out with 4 wide receivers and they're coming out in a base 4-3 or 3-4, you got the matchup because now you got linebackers on your wide receivers. So the defense is always looking to see, all right, they're about to huddle up. That's why defenders can run on and off the field anytime they want. But the offensive players, once you go outside that number, you can't turn around and then come back on the field.
They're not going to wait on you. That offense is not going to, I'm sorry, but that offense is not going to wait on you to get your right personnel out there. We don't have that kind of time. That's what I'm saying.
That's why they got binoculars in the skybox.
Well, and that's why they got they have those the sub rules and everything like that. When players start to come on and off the field, they're already calling their package. All right, that's why everybody wears certain numbers so that the defense can see. All right, we got 3 80s out there, so we got 3 wide receivers.
We did that one year. That shit did not work. We did this. We remember that year. We were switching in defenses. Guys were coming into the last minute.
Yes.
We were getting wait a minute. We were getting penalties after penalties. All that shit, man. It did not work. Players were getting burnt out. They were getting tired. That does not work. We don't want to go through that again. They gotta know. They gotta have the right type of guys out there. When they being on defense, when that offense lines up, you're looking. Your middle linebacker is looking. He's like, okay, because he's the captain of that defense, and he's calling that play, and he's like, oh shit, okay, I got twins, I got triplets. The average offense today in today's game is 3 wide receivers. When you got, and that's why they running a nickel all the time. That's why everything is a 4-2-5 and so on and so on. Because they want that Dan Quinn type aggressive speed on the field. It's all about speed now because the tight end, they don't have a fullback anymore. There's no Darryl Moose Johnson anymore. They really don't want to run a tight end too much. They want 3 wide receivers out there. So they got to figure out. And I'm not undermining what you're saying. You're exactly right, Uncensored. But they got to figure out real fast. You can't be alternating. When you alternate, that's time. That's time. They're not going to wait on them motherfuckers. While your player running off the field, they're going to say, hike. They're going to hike that ball, man, and up, touchdown. So they got to be careful doing that shit, man. Like, I'm dead serious. I didn't see it before.
Yeah, I agree. They gotta be fast with it, but that's what they do with the sub pack. That's why when they sub, that's why the referee stands behind the center with his arms extended. You got to give him time to match. They balanced it so that his offense can't do those late substitutions and get players on the field.
Man.
And that
Yeah.
they've adjusted the rules over time to make sure that defense can match that personnel.
Okay, so question. So if you're in the 3-4, 80, but what do you do? Who calls for the adjustment if you feel like, oh shit, this 3-4 ain't gonna work on this play? Is it the DC? Is it the linebacker? Who calls for an adjustment in that moment when they feel like they need to change to something else right then?
Well, it's always the middle linebacker.
Green guy.
3-4. A lot of people don't know this. 3-4 is a lot of zone too with the linebackers. They're not going to just be blitzing all the time. Those linebackers got to know how to cover too. The 3-4 linebackers, their job is they got a hell of a job. Sometimes they're blitzing. Sometimes they they may be in man. They may have to watch the running back out of the backfield, seam the flats. They got to watch the flats. They got to go in coverage too. They got to be in zone. So, man, they got to get – they really have to get some linebackers that are familiar with cover schemes and different blitz packages as well. Because if you're playing zone right, you can cover. It's as long as that linebacker is in zone, in the right zone, you can cover the field. You can cover the field where it's hard for them to pass. You get what I'm saying? 3-4 kind of cheats that a little bit, to where you don't have to bring that extra nickel DB. Is it good to have that? Yes, it is. But 3-4, it's a lot of zone too. So those linebackers are gonna have to be able to run sideline to sideline. We're gonna have to have 4 overshones out there at the right size. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot, man. It is a lot, and then you got to have the personnel to do it.
So Corner, I know you.
A couple years.
I know you're all in on the, Christian Parker, and I want to be too, because I wanted to freaking work, man. Do you believe in him coming to this organization with Jerry still calling a lot of shots, being able to run a successful 3-4?
I think, and I truly believe this.
Okay.
From what they've done. And I know none of these moves are splashy, and I give them a C+ for it. And I'm going to say the word, and you guys are going to laugh, but I believe Jerry and Steven have gave Christian Parker and Schottenheimer some foundational pieces to do it. Now, I mean, you guys remember last year, right? When Schottenheimer said we're going to run the ball, they went out and they got Javonte Williams. And then they drafted Tyler Booker, and you're like, okay, this kind of makes sense. And now he has 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns, right? So when I see how that moved, now I see how they're moving with Christian Parker, right? They just traded away 2 defensive tackles that one didn't really do anything. He played well against the Jets in the Carolina game, but that was it in Solomon Thomas. And you had Osa, who was just terrible against the run, just terrible. And they traded both of them away. Then you bring in a guy that's 6'3", 315 pounds, whatever his name is, Otito Ogbenia, and you see that. Then you see Jalen Thompson, and you see his play style. PJ Luck, you see his play style. You see, Rashawn Gary and his play style. And you kind of see these 3-4 pieces starting to come to light here. Someone said in the comment section about you have to have good safeties and corners to run your 3-4. If they just brought in Kobe Durant, who played a decent game in the playoff game. Though his very last game, he had a really good game, 2 picks, like 5 pass breakups against Caleb Williams, those Chicago Bears in the playoff game. And then you look at your existing pieces like in Rashawn and Revel and Deron Bland. I think to answer your question, I think Jerry has gave them the keys to do it. Now, obviously, I need the draft to help tie this up, right? Because whenever we drafted Tyler Booker and we picked up Javonte Williams in the offseason last year, that kind of tied in. And then after the draft, you got George Pickens, and that made more sense for Schottenheimer's vision on the offense. So now, these pieces, I still need to see the draft. How does Jerry work with Christian Parker and get those pieces to help tie that in? And then what happens after the draft? Because that's kind of how Schottenheimer did it last year. Let's see how these guys do it this year. But you can kind of see the foundational pieces to help with this draft to tie that in. And then after the draft, how does that tie into that? And then let's see what training camp looks like. So, sorry I went long-winded there, but I think Jerry is given somewhat of some leeway to Christian Parker to make sure he has his guys. I mean, he gave him his coaching staff, for crying out loud, too.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to the disposition. Oh, we ain't got this right in I don't know how long. And I'm going to start with Champ. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Let me go to Eshan first. About the Eshan, I don't even know if you know much about it because I don't know much about it. That's why I asked you guys about the 3-4 and 4-2-5 and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm not
an
a familiar with that.
Yeah, me either. So, well, I'll just go to Champ. And Champ, you've been talking about this position for years. We ain't got it right forever. Let's talk about safety.
Oh, God.
In your opinion, Champ, 80 always use the term last line of defense. How important is it to have good safeties in the back, man?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10. And the Cowboys been trying to chase Darren Woodson since he retired. Yeah, you brought in Roy Williams, but Roy Williams, if he was playing today, he'll be a linebacker.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you had maybe some decent safety with Wilcox. Then I forgot the other guy's name, number 42.
Barry Church.
Barry Church. He was decent. But the Cowboys could have had drafted Buda Baker, but in that draft with Taco Charlton, I believe that was last time they had a chance to get a good but not great safety. And that's why it's a crapshoot, but you got to have that smart safety, and you got to have that safety that will blow a defender up, but smart at the same time. Just don't get no dumb penalties for roughing the defender. But the Cowboys, they've been trying that for almost 20-some years. And if Christian Parker is this coach he said he's supposed to be, maybe they can find somebody dominant in the rough. If they can't get one in the first round or the third round, maybe they can find somebody later on and they can coach them up. I'm going to use that word, hope they can coach them up.
Okay. Cowboys corner, man. How important is safeties this year, man, and getting better at that position?
Oh, you have to. Donovan Wilson and Wyatt Thomas were just terrible at that position. Everything over the top was guaranteed in this 32nd ranked defense. They have to make sure that Jalen Thompson and PJ Locke really, really check into their inner self and really play lights out. Christian Parker is a DB coach at heart, so maybe he could poke his head in there and give some pointers and give some techniques. Obviously, it ain't as the caliber of a Deshaun or I think what's his name, Mitchell or those guys up in Denver, but hopefully he can figure some stuff out and get into these guys' ears and really teach that technique of safety and of corner and get these nickels in here and play high, because in this defense you need them to play well. When Jerry's almost like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, if he did it, he'll blame it on somebody else. When Jerry is talking, he'll say it, but he's kind of giving the plan away. Like when you get these old men to rabble, the longer you talk, the more you'll tell on yourself. So when he says, I regret not keeping Jordan Lewis, pay attention to that because that's the nickel spot. Then you look at it. Jalen Thompson nickel, PJ Locke can play some nickel, Deron Blank can play some nickel. If they draft Mansour Delane, he can play nickel. So pay attention to that stuff because that's your telltale sign, and that's where that nickel position in the 3-4 is very, very particular, and they have to be smart. But to answer your question, yes, it is. It is very necessary to have good safeties.
Uncensored, man. How you feel about where we at with safeties, and do we need to improve?
I think we need to improve at safety, but I think this is going back to something 80 said earlier. If you can get this defensive front working better, your safeties will look better. Because if you can get your safeties where they don't need to come up with run support, they're going to be better in pass coverage. But if their eyes are in the backfield calling for play action, they're going to get burnt over the top all day.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get our front seven figured out, then your safeties are going to look better. I don't know what that means for Hooker and Thompson and those boys, but there is hope if you can get them where they don't have to constantly be looking to come up because you're getting gashed for 5-6 yards a run.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very important because I think we were like bottom of the league with 20-yard passes or more this year.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Jesus, man.
It didn't matter whether it was man or zone. They were just getting beat.
Yeah.
He said you cannot start PJ Locke, rotate in, but if that's how it started, it'd be another long season of deep passes.
He's not good.
Oh man. 80, man. What does it take a full all-star defense of 11 players on the field to be sound and body and just do their job, man, in your opinion?
No, it doesn't.
And also, I want you to answer the safety question too about where we at with it.
Yeah. Safety first. Like these guys, they hit it on the nose. I'm just going to kind of chime and add to it. Safety position. That was my first. I played free safety first before I went to corner. I played free safety, and my coach used to always tell me, "Don't let nobody get behind you. Don't let nobody get behind you," because I wasn't a good tackler. So I wanted to play something that that involved me just kind of sitting back and waiting on interceptions. I wanted those easy Larry Brown interceptions. So I wanted to play free safety. So, but coaches, they saw my speed. They was like, you're playing corner. I was like, damn, okay. And then Deion came. I was like, oh shit, okay, Deion, okay. I'm trying to be like Deion. But anyway, safety position. It's a very, very important position. But your jersey should free safety. Your jersey should be clean. Strong safety, they do a lot more work because they're in the box a lot, especially in today's game. You got extra safety / linebacker hybrid in the box. But don't let nobody get past you. That's the thing. That's any secondary position. Cornerback, free safety, strong safety. Don't let nobody get behind you. And just like Uncensored just said, lately that's been happening. That's been happening. So, and you don't want to do too much chasing because eventually it's going to turn into sandlot football, and eventually somebody's going to get open, and that's a domino effect that I've been talking about for years. Front seven, they do their job, they get back there, then everybody else's job is easier. It's a domino effect. If I keep chasing you, Fifth, you keep running from me, I keep chasing you, eventually in that quarter, it could be me and you one-on-one drill. I always watch the cornerbacks. It's not realistic. Have y'all ever seen the YouTube wide receiver, the young guys, it's just one-on-one, it's just a receiver and a cornerback? That's not realistic. It's a good drill. But it's not realistic because there's no offensive line, there's no defensive line, and the quarterback is not afraid of anything. So they got all day. They got all day to wait on that wide receiver to eventually get open. Eventually, you're going to get open. I don't care if Deion Sanders is guarding you man to man. Scientifically and physically, eventually fit. If I'm guarding you and you do all this juking and stuff like that, if you got 10, 15 seconds, you're going to get open eventually. You get what I'm saying? So that's why that front seven has to be. Look what won the Super Bowl. New England was just as good as Seattle. They just they luckily Seattle was going against the inexperienced quarterback. You get what I'm saying? So that defense, he didn't have any time. He didn't have any time. It's all about time on defense. Defense is not designed to milk the clock. I've been saying that for years. Defense is designed to get off the field and get that ball back into your offense. That's what it's designed for. If you stay out there too long, the best, Rod Woodson on one side, Deion Sanders on the other, Ronnie Lott, Steve Atwater at safety, eventually they're going to get exposed. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. So that's just my point. My point with the safeties. But what else you got? I'm sorry.
My other part of the question was because they always make excuses for our quarterback. Does it take every player on defense to be a Pro Bowler, to be sound, to be a sound, solid defense? No,
it doesn't. It doesn't. As long as there is a good chemistry and a good rhythm, you can be a successful defense. What's the word I keep using every year? Fundamentals. That is the first thing that they got to establish with these guys. Wrapping up, tackling, textbook tackling, no alligator arms, make the first tackle. If you got him in the backfield, get him while he's back there. Don't let him juke out of it. So it's fundamentals. Fundamental. Once you get those fundamentals down, look at the San Antonio. I always bring up the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan. They weren't flashy. They just in New England. They weren't flashy. They just fundamental. They were just disciplined, well coached, well trained, and consistent and fundamentals. So that is the first thing you got to establish on defense. I remember we were doing drills in high school and in college and shit. That we did drills in Pop Warner. We were like, why are we doing these drills? We did this shit. I need to make sure that you know how to wrap up. I need to make sure you know how to plant. I need to make sure you know how to backpedal. I need to make sure you know how to read defense, read offenses, coverage, different coverage schemes and things like that. I need to know that you can do these things, and we're going to do them over and over again until you get it, until you get tired of it. That's the way it is with defense. Defense is boom right there. Let's get off the field, right there. Let's get the job done. Defense is a defensive huddle is totally different from offensive huddle. You go to an offensive huddle, they're calm, they're cool, collected. All right, guys. Because I've been in both huddles. So you go to an offensive huddle, everybody listen to the quarterback. All right, guys, we're going to run promotion 98 on two, ready, break. Everybody cool. Defense, everybody. All right, let's go. Everybody jumping up and down. They crump. It's a mindset. It's a state of mind you have to be in, to be on defense. But it doesn't take 11 Hall of Famers to have a good defense. It takes coaching, it takes chemistry, and trusting one another, and knowing how to read and cover, read offenses, call the right play at the right time. It's all in unison.
Okay. All right. Final question. I'm gonna ask everybody a different question. We're going on OG Cowboys Corner. Coming to you first. With what they're trying to build over there. What is your expectation, Corner, for this year, for this season? What are your expectations out of Schottenheimer, second year, Christian Parker, first year? What are your expectations?
It all depends on how the draft goes.
Okay.
It really does. And it's a tough schedule. The Chiefs, I got to look at the schedule and look at what teams did after the draft and stuff and reassess. But I'm not expecting much. Maybe 6 wins right now, maybe. Just because that schedule is tough. I mean, you're playing the majority of your schedule was in the playoffs last year. And I know when it comes to winning teams and big games, there's not a lot of production between Dak's play and inconsistencies. So and I don't know how Christian Parker in year one can just go in and confuse quarterbacks like Pat Mahomes and confuse quarterbacks who are playing at a high level in this league. I don't think Sam Darnold's hard to confuse. I think he just had a really good elite defense around him, and that showed in the Super Bowl. I mean, there was a game where he threw 4 interceptions. They still won the damn ball game. And that was against a divisional opponent just because that's how good that defense was. But I don't know if that defense still will they be 32nd? I don't know. Will they be 20? Maybe 25? I don't know. It all depends on the draft. But I don't know if that's still good enough to carry the inconsistencies that this offense can give you, especially they struggled at home. They struggled on the road. I just don't know how that happens. Uncensored talks about their red zone and percentage and scoring in the red zone. That went way south even at home. So the Schottenheimer still has a lot to work on as an OC, and Christian Parker will still have to do a lot. I don't know if he can just go in and just confuse every damn quarterback in the National Football League. It's not easy to do. If there was a defensive coordinator that could do it, they would win every damn Super Bowl. But I'm right now. I'm at 6 wins.
Okay. Understood. Ishan, brother, you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Oh man. All right. So, Brian Schottenheimer. Not Brian Schottenheimer, pardon me. What I meant was
these hoes.
What do you when you look back a decade plus, all the talent and everything, what do you contribute not getting anywhere to? Do you contribute mostly to players or ownership out of all this talent we've had?
Oh wow. Combination of both, man. And I mean, not to skirt around your question, but it's a combination of both for me. And the reason is if we're starting just at the ownership, the way this team is frankly run, we've said it ad nauseum, it's run so backwards, and the priority isn't winning, right? So, it always will start at the top. The way the players are going to act is based off of what the ownership allows. That's ultimately what it comes down to, right? So, I think it was Chris Candy who said it that, these guys feel they're treated like superstars and they haven't won anything. Every day they walk around as if they won a Super Bowl, and it's been 31 years. So that ultimately starts with Jerry and Steven and all them. So I think the way the organization is run, because it's just the priority isn't about winning, then that obviously has to go toward the ownership, and that's been a big problem. But then when you get into the games and stuff, at the end of the day, with all that being said, we've had enough talent to at least make an NFC title game, So, and that I think ultimately comes. So the players, these guys just don't make plays when it matters, man. All of these numbers, and it's not only exclusive just to Dak. We can point to Dak being a main culprit. I would agree, but so many of these key players just don't. I don't know. In these big games, we can go down to Micah Parsons. We can go to any of these guys. None of them make plays when it matters, and they put up all these numbers in these regular seasons. So what's the main reason for 10 years of failure? It's a combination of everything, man. The team is just not built. This organization, unfortunately, right now is not conducive to winning because they don't prioritize winning. So, if you don't prioritize it, you're not going to win. That's ultimately what it is. And so that carries into the players, man. These guys just don't make plays. So it's a mixture of both, man. It's unfortunate, but that's just is what it is, I think.
Okay. Appreciate the take on that. Uncensored, man. When you look at this team, brother, under the Schottenheimer era, realistically, like a serious answer, what do you see them? Where do you see them going? Not just now in the future under Schottenheimer. Where do you see them going?
I don't think this team makes the playoffs in the next 2 years under shot time.
Oh wow.
I don't think he's that good of a coach.
Yeah.
And under his leadership, you now have a rookie defensive coordinator who's also learning on the job, rebuilding one of the worst defenses in Cowboy history, if not the worst. I think you have a culture that, like Eshaun said, that is not focused on winning, but is about entertaining. And just like you can look in the Cowboy YouTube universe, everybody's okay with it. And if I remember there was a player that said, owner ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. And it's bled into the fan base to the point where winning isn't the priority. And these dudes that are on this team right now, and I don't know who you can call the leader of the defense. Maybe Quentin Williams, but he's only been here, 8 games? If that, Overshown can't stay healthy, so you can't count on him to be the leader on the field. Dak Prescott, in my opinion, isn't much of a leader. And so what you end up with is losers. And everybody loses a game, But when you're okay with losing, that's what makes you a loser. When losing doesn't bother you, that makes you a loser. Esau said on the other stream that what was it about trying? Trying is an excuse for failure.
Yeah. Because what I said was, because on the last show we was talking about, the standard has now become, if so long as they're trying, the fans are okay. And I'm like, everyone says try, but at the end of the day, all people use it as an excuse when you don't succeed at something and when you don't, win at something. At the end of the day, in any professional medium, trying is not enough. Is a results oriented thing.
Yeah, and I didn't see Shotty grow as a head coach or an offensive coordinator as the season progressed. That was me personally.
Yeah.
I saw a coach that when the season was over, 3 to 4 weeks before the season was actually over, instead of taking that time to evaluate talent and see what you had next year, he let a selfish quarterback continue to play, chasing stats, and to say that he wanted to say he's never had a losing season before. That's not leadership. Letting your defense suck all season long and not make any changes. There was nothing that you could have hurt by firing Matt Eberflus at the trade deadline and letting one of the younger coaches or a different coach this defense. You can't be worse than 32. And I just did. I Corner might be able to recall what game was it when he said that he was going to get involved with the defense more. The Lions game.
Yes.
And then the offense couldn't score a touchdown that game. Because I don't like head coaches, first-time head coaches, also double dutying as offensive coordinator. It's hard enough to manage the game as a head coach. That's hard enough already. So how are you, when the defense is on the field, you're over there talking to your offense, getting ready for your next offensive series. So now when the defense comes off the field, you can't talk to your defensive coordinator about getting the shit fixed on defense because you're now calling plays for the offense. So you got a whole third of the team of the game that you don't have any in-depth knowledge of how the game is flowing because you're too wrapped up in being an offensive coordinator in the middle of the game instead of the head coach. So if he drops the offensive coordinator position and brings in a competent OC, maybe he can become a better head coach. But as it's situated right now, I don't see this team hitting double digits underneath him to get to the playoffs.
Wow. Okay, I appreciate that take. No, I appreciate that
Mm.
take, man. Champ, real quick, champ. Your first,
Yeah.
all I need right now is 2 impactful players you will go with for your first 2 first-round picks, 12 and 20. What you doing?
If Caleb Downs or Sonny Styles get there at 12, one of them I get. With the 20th pick, the it's probably that draft pick from Georgia, the CJ, I forgot his last name, but the linebacker from Georgia. Because you got to get some impactful players. Start to re-foundation this defense.
Okay.
So right now, everything they got, it just straws and sticks. No cement.
Don't ask me that question.
Okay. We'll just hate it.
Don't ask me that question.
you don't know what you would get at 12 and 20, 80?
Not by name. I don't know no college prospects, man. I don't follow
No. But what I'm saying, what we at? What would you pick at 12 and 20?
Probably an end in a linebacker. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I would go.
Corner.
First round.
Corner. We got 42 people watching. Corner. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. What if they draft 4 to 3-4 and we don't do it or it ain't successful? Then what?
You got to look at your scouting department and Will McClay and figure out what the hell went wrong.
Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. This is a little crazy question, but what year were you most down on about this team? What year that just sucked all the energy out of y'all? For me, it was 23.
I would say 23 was when I started to go down. Last year, I just was like, fuck this, I'm out. So, 23 is when after the Packer game, I was so mad. Like, you remember on the stream, I was telling them to kiss my ass and shit. So, I was really upset after that Packer game. And after that, man, I'm like, I just slowly just started to, like, give no fuck. And last year, I'm like, you know what, man, I'm out, man. Fuck this shit. Like,
Corner, you're a funny dude.
Last year, I disengaged completely.
Corner for you, your whole lifetime as a Cowboys fan, what year was like, this is some bullshit?
Oh, man, I want to hear this one.
Oh, man, there's so many times, man.
Mm.
So many times. I mean, you go back to 2006, Romo dropping that field goal snap.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the Cabo the next year, then you get the Cabo game against the Giants in the playoff game.
Oh, man.
then you go up to 2009 where you beat the Eagles 3 times. You're riding this high, and then Brett Favre tears your ass a new one. Then you go up to 2014 where Des Bryant caught that sumbitch, and they said he didn't catch it. And then 2 years later, he caught that ball. Then you go to the 2016 where you're riding this high on these 2 rookies, Dak and Zeke, and then you play the Packers, who they beat in the regular season. You thinking, hey, we can do something here. The next thing you know, it's like 21-3.
Yep.
2016. Then you fast forward to 2019, and the Rams just run it down your throat, almost 300 yards rushing. Then you fast forward to 2021, and Dak Prescott and the corner don't know how to. Then the quarterback don't know how to damn give the ball to the ref so they can get it and snap it. Then you got 2023 where Zeke's playing center. That's 2022.
Every playoff loss.
And then 2023, man, you get the youngest team in the league playing against the hottest team who at the time had a 16-0 record at AT&T Stadium or whatever it was, and the next thing you know, you're smacked with reality because your quarterback don't know how to throw the football, but to the other
16.
team. So.
16, yeah.
Yeah, in other words, every playoff loss.
Uncensored, what year did you say, I'm done with this fucking quarterback? What was the first time you was done with Dak? Okay, uncensored sleep. 80.
I got
When was the,
I got an
My
answer.
bad. My bad. I didn't know I was on mute, man. I'm sitting over here talking.
Go ahead, man. You good?
I was done after 2021, man.
okay.
2022 sealed the door for me, and then that's when I was done with that. As far as the Cowboys organization, 2023 ended it because when they basically said we're gonna run it back after that debacle in Green Bay, I was like, these dudes are not serious. And then to give Dak Prescott after one of the worst playoff performances I have ever seen, to give him $60 million before he takes another snap was an insult to every Cowboy fan.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Every real Cowboy fan, most of the fucking delusional ones.
It's all of them. Some of them are just too damn dumb to know that they're being insulted to their face.
No, you're right. You're right. Fair enough.
80, how about you? Was it when you cussed everybody out? How about you?
Yeah, I yeah. I think, what was that, 49er? That was 49ers, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that year.
Yeah, I think I was done. I was in denial about Dak for a long time.
You and me both, brother.
Yeah, man, I made thousands of videos,
man,
defending Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
thousands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can go back, man. I was Dak. I was Team Dak. I wanted that man, and I still want him. But I was just. But after that season, I can go back further than that, though. I agree. At corners, he hit everything. I think, matter of fact, my wife, she used to watch the games with me. And I remember when she stopped. I think that was the Green Bay game where they kicked that field goal and the heavens opened up and blew. It looked like it was off, and then that was a blow. The Dez catch was a blow. I lost a lung. I lost my voice and I lost a lung watching that game. I can go back further than that though, but they were still a good team. They were still one of the greatest teams I've ever assembled. 94 when we lost to 49ers. I cried. I think I cried after that game. Yeah. Because I thought we were the better team because we were coming back, but we were down 3 touchdowns and we came back. We were starting to create doubt with them fools, but I thought that we were going to get 3 in a row, and that's what I was hoping for. But yeah, man, that after that 49er game, I think I was done. I knew the Dallas Cowboys were going in a totally different direction than I was as a fan. And the fan base, and the fan base, most importantly, the fan base was going in a totally different direction than I was going in real time and on YouTube. I lost a lot of friends. Not friends, we weren't, getting RC colas together and shit or nothing like that. But I lost a lot of people that I inspired to do YouTube. They would call me or they would tell me, hey, man, if it wasn't for 1980, man, I wouldn't be on here. And I lost a lot of people that jumped ship. And, you grown, you follow whoever you want to, you be friends with whoever you want to, but just absolute betrayed. That's when I knew after that year, because I was going in a totally different direction. I knew the Dallas Cowboys didn't want to win as much as I did. And I didn't fall for the narrative. I didn't fall for, Dak, and I didn't fall for the hype and stuff anymore. And I started losing the desire. That's after that year that I started losing desire to make YouTube because of the direction that the Cowboys are going in the fan base. They lost me. Yeah. So it turned into innocent, hard work, creativity at its finest, and it turned into cash grab. It turned into, you can't even have your own opinion anymore. So it just, it just went in that direction, man, for me. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now. And it's kind of like, I'm gonna continue, especially when the season starts. I'll get heavy, but Yeah, man, I was done. All them videos I made about Dak, I was on his
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
Woo!
man.
But that's it, man. I don't know.
I've never heard. I was going in a different direction of the team and the fans. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, damn,
that hurt. That hurt, man. That hurt my feelings.
damn,
Because
man.
the people I used to rock with, they
I
just
know.
they act like they ain't never, and I was like, wow, it's
Mhm.
like that. Okay, I got you, man.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit anyway. Go ahead, dog. You good?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Champ, Mr. 07 and 09, Marion the Barbarian. Your favorite years of the Cowboys, champ. What was the worst year for you? What year where you was like, damn, man?
It's like I said, it's been a lot, but I go back to 1998 during the draft. Randy Moss was right
Mm.
there,
Oh, man.
and they chose
Ellis.
Greg Ellis.
I forgot
man.
about that.
Damn.
And then,
Oh.
to throw a wound on the sock was solve the wound. You had Dave Campo as the head coach.
Mm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
That was nasty.
Oh, man. Yeah.
How long was Dave Campo the coach? 4 years?
I know 3 years of
I think it was 3.
5 and 11.
It's
I think
02.
it was 98 to 2002. I think it was.
I thought it was 4 years.
Wow,
It might have
yeah.
been 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so and Jerry didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Those
For me-
are some rough times, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say for me, two stand out. 14, because I know people disagree with me. They like to say 16, 07, 09. To me, 14 was the most Super Bowl looking team from the Dallas Cowboys.
For sure.
14.
Yeah, that 14 team was
That offensive line was 23.
No, 32 takeaways from that defense.
That 2014 offensive line, what they did for DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
What Dez Bryant was in 2014. Dez Bryant was so good, he made T. Will look better than he was. And T. Will was a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But Dez was so good.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, T. Will with the sweet feet, the toe tap, he was good. When your number 2 get half the touchdown, you get 16 and he get 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was second string. The cornerback behind, the tight end behind Jason Witten even had 4 to RIP to him, Gavin Escobar.
Yeah, Gavin Escobar, yeah.
Escobar.
Tony Romo was lights out in 2014.
Oh, man.
That team was rolling so damn good. We was kicking ass. They were men. That 2014 team were men.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though DeMarco Murray had a backup, that little crazy boy that kept going to jail, DeMarco Murray was a freight train.
What was his name? 21?
Joseph Randall.
Randall, yeah.
He was fast as hell, too.
He just was a knucklehead, man.
He wasn't fast enough to run out that store.
That 2014 season, when you look at that team, that was a well put, and that goes back to 80 point about you don't need an all elite defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did their job. You had a Sean Lee that was playing good. You had a Barry Trey that was playing good. Everybody was playing good, man.
Damn,
corner one, Jeremy Mincy still there?
Yeah.
I believe so.
6-sack Mincy.
Mincy, yeah. I thought Jason Garrett had the swag. Jason Garrett was fun. 2014.
Yeah.
We couldn't do. Jason Garrett had his shit that year. He had the sauce that year.
That was Super Bowl year, man.
That was 24. I know people like to say other year, but 2014 was it felt different.
Yeah. They fucked us out there.
Dude, that offensive line was the best in the. Oh my God, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tony Romo couldn't get touched, man.
Yeah.
You had a healthy Tyron. Did you hear what I said? A healthy Tyron.
Yep. Oh my goodness, man.
That year that was bad. They screwed us.
They fucked us out that year, man.
And I think they did it because the week before, Anthony Hitchens got a PI and they called it back against the Detroit Lions.
Been there to begin with, they said.
Right.
What happened now? What happened now? Say it again.
That was
Remember the week before?
Yeah,
you remember that wild card. That wild card. It was a wild card game. He had his hands up, but he never turned his head around. They picked up a PI flag.
That was 100%
Oh.
100%
Okay, I remember.
PI.
Yeah, it was definitely a PI for sure.
They picked up a PI flag in 2014.
That wasn't PI.
And I get it. I know everybody like to say, they got that the other years. I personally believe that mature team was a better put together team than that young team we had in 2016. You
think that was better? You think that was better than 16? That team?
Yeah. You had veterans, man. You had seasoned vets.
Yeah. You did. Yep.
Your only rookie there was Zach Martin and DeMarcus Lawrence.
See, they didn't play like rookies though. Shit.
Career 2016 was a surprise for everybody though.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. I'm telling you now, if you watch that 2014 season, you see how well Doug Freak linked with the veterans versus he did with the younger guys. And I didn't appreciate Doug Freak. I said it all the time. I did appreciate him. But goddamn, we had a damn team in 2014, man. Oh my God. Even though we went 13-3 in 2016, that 12-4 was against grown ass damn men. You still had a lot of the old school veterans playing football. Dez Bryant, those guys went up against a lot of the older guys. Our offensive line went up against a lot of the older guys still in the league. We were still playing guys that had been drafted in 08 and 07 and 06. Like that damn 24. Jason Garrett had his numbers for that year, man. He coached the hell out of the team. And man, they played. I loved it. I thought when we got past Detroit line, and shout out to DeMarcus Lawrence, because God, full circle for him to be impactful in that game. He messed up a fumble. But then he got it back with another fumble. Corner, man. Corner.
Hey, you want to know the really sad part about that was Tony Romo's last full season.
Yeah, man, that was his last full season.
It sure was. It sure was, man.
So the next year was.
I don't know how the football goes, but after that, Dez got hurt with the ankle, the foot.
Yeah.
Romo went out with the back.
The back. That was collarbone season.
Yeah, collarbone, and then there was the back when
our starting fucking receivers was fucking Devin Street and T. Will, and they had Bryce Butler as number 3. Eshan, what you call Matt Castle?
Ice Cream Castle.
Ice Cream Castle. Brandon Whedon. Tyron Smith was out. Tyron Smith was out that year.
We had a lot of injuries in 15. We had a lot of fucking injuries.
Even though Dan McFadden still cracked 1,000, DeMarco Murray went to the Eagles. Dude, it was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. 2015 was clearly all injuries, because the whole team was crippled.
Yeah. To me, 2014, do you think, hey, Nate Dogg, I don't think the Patriots had nobody that could have stopped Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant was something. Man, listen.
That would have been.
I can go forever. But corner, your boy, Jalen Tolbert, gone.
Oh, with my boy Jalen Tolbert.
No, not like that. I'm saying you always wanted him gone. That's why I said.
Oh yeah, he went to Miami now. They can have his ass over there. Hope a dolphin hits him right in his ass.
He went to Miami. Okay.
Hey, I do got a question for you, corner. When
they gave him the Cedric Wilson treatment in at Miami.
Well, Cedric Wilson and I was a better receiver than Jalen Tolbert.
Oh yeah.
For sure. 1,000%.
Damn, I missed them times, man. Shit.
Yeah, man, 2014, 2016, man, I was so hyped.
When Cedric Wilson took his rookie picture, I thought it was Norbit.
Damn, y'all got me so upset about that 2014 season.
Those were some good times on YouTube, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Man. The round table and all that. Oh my goodness, man.
It was just fun to be a fan back then, man.
It was, man.
Corner one, you at the game where Zeke jumped in to kill the Bill?
Dude, I was, but check this out.
Wow.
So check this out.
That's cool, man.
So I was 216. If I go to the game, I'm gonna be in section 216. I love that section. I like where it's at. I like how you can still see the big screen. You're in it. You're at the corner of an end zone. You can still see the field. I absolutely love section 216. That's my fucking section. All right.
Mhm.
There are a lot of good people like that section too, because I've always ran into cool ass motherfuckers in that section.
That's the rich folk. That's the rich folks section.
And so when the Cowboys score a touchdown, I get a little hype and I turn around and I high five everybody that I can high five.
Mhm.
So as soon as Zeke crossed that goal line, I turned around. Woo, 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 woo. I missed the replay. I missed them jumping in it, and I missed the replay. I turned around to the ref saying personal foul, whatever, jumping in the and I looked at something. I said, "What happened?" They said Zeke jumping the thing. Man, the only thing I could watch it on was TV on a replay. I was there. Could have seen it in person, but I was too busy damn celebrating. I was celebrating that long with Cowboy fan because Dak Prescott in that game.
Yeah.
They posted Dak stats on the big screen. And they posted Jameis Winston stats that game, and I said, "Damn, who's the rookie?"
Yeah.
Like Dak was lighting them up. Byron Jones got his first interception in that game.
Was that Thanksgiving? Was that Thanksgiving?
No, it was December 19th, 2016.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was the I guess the Redskins at the time.
Ooh, that was a rough year for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I wanted to go see Dak, dude. I was a big Dak fan, man.
Oh man.
Yes,
he's walking in the stadium. I'm like, Dak, I love you, Dak.
The original macaroni.
I think everybody was a Dak fan at one point. It's just
Man.
going a lot faster than other people have.
And then, then Zach Martin was walking in. I said, Zach Martin, you're a beast. He looked at me and acknowledged me.
Oh,
Shook his hand and acknowledged me. And then I told Doug Free, I said, take care of Gerald McCoy tonight, Doug Free. And he acknowledged me as well. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith walking slow into the building, man. I said, oh my God.
Because he probably was hurt already. He probably was already hurt.
Just to see Tyron Smith in person, man, is a whole nother level.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking
of all.
Huge.
I mean, and my wife, dude, so this was her first Cowboys game. And so she was, I told her, I said, we're going to go where the players walk in and you get to talk to them and stuff. I got to talk to Andrew Gaskar. I had a whole conversation with him. But Sean Lee.
Linebacker, right?
Yeah. Sean Lee was a fucking GOAT, dude. I mean, he signed everybody that he could sign, dude.
He's a nice guy.
But my wife was like, I'm going to talk to Jason Witten. I'm going to talk to my husband, Sean Lee. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So we get there. Jason Witten's right there. Mm-hmm. My wife's on Facebook Live like this. And I say something to him. I said, what are you doing? She just froze. Here comes Sean Lee's ass. All right, there's Sean Lee, babe. We'll talk to him.
Wow. Nice.
She talked a big game all the way to the stadium. And then when it got time to actually do something, she folded like a lawn chair. And then you guys remember when the Cowboys did that hurricane deal phone line where you could call and donate money and a Cowboy player pick up the phone.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I call and I was lucky enough to get Sean Lee. And I'm talking to Sean Lee on the telephone and I said, hey, my wife's a big fan of yours. You know, she wanted to talk to you at this game, but she got too nervous. You know, do you want to talk to her now? He's like, yeah, put her on the phone. Sean Lee, great guy. So my wife gets on the phone and I'm like, babe, it's Sean Lee. He wants to talk to you. What? I was like, calm down, you know? So my wife gets on the phone. Not 2 seconds. She's crying. Oh my gosh, Sean Lee, I love you so much. I had to take the phone from her hands and I had to tell Sean Lee I apologize. And he's just laughing his ass off.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Man, those are fun times.
The General.
2016, man, for me was such a fun year, man. I had such a fun time in that.
It was.
Watch the Cowboys, man.
Hey, Corner, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What other positions do they need to hit in free agency so that we can go into the draft and just take the best player available?
I don't know these hoes.
Good question.
You got to get you a linebacker still. You got to get a 5 tech. You got to get another outside linebacker. Those are the three that you need off the top of my head. So you can go into the draft and pick BPA.
I think that's what they're gonna do. I got a feeling.
Yeah.
They got no choice.
Yeah.
For them not to address linebacker right now.
Yeah, they got you.
I don't know if they're betting on Georgia's linebacker CJ Allen to be there at 20, but he wasn't there at 20 when I did my mock draft yesterday.
I think linebackers are going to come off early in the draft.
You're not having a 2
in the combine.
Yeah, you not having a 2? Forget about it.
So we got a 12 and a 20.
And a 92.
90, yeah.
Wow.
92 is third round, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Third round, late third.
They better not. Right? They better not get no offensive tackle. They better fucking not.
I can see it, honestly.
I can see it too.
Yeah.
Bro,
this is 1 year. This is 1 year. I say they don't get. Every year I say offensive line, but this is 1 year I say no. I'm not. No, not this year.
Yeah, I don't want it, but I could definitely see them doing it.
Tyler Booker, Tyler Smith, Tyler Gaines, 3 times first round.
Is there another Tyler to be drafted this year?
Yeah, exactly right. Man,
he said that's some fan man. We traded so way. Of course there are, man.
Of course.
Me and Corner laughed earlier. He was talking about some people mad at the mock draft. I said they mad like that's really going to be the draft. Like we are really determining what these people are going to do.
It's not real. I don't know why people get so mad.
Well, I feel the same way when they get mad at us when we talk about Dak Prescott. It's like us talking about him ain't going to change what the fuck Jerry Jones is going to do with him.
Exactly, man.
Mm-hmm. They're going to.
I got a different opinion.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It blows my mind because when we get on there after a game, we literally talk about what happened.
Yeah.
We literally we only talk about what happened in the game, and they be mad like they didn't watch the same game.
Well, clearly,
motherfucker told us one day on live, y'all don't know what happened because y'all don't watch. They say you got to watch all 22 to get the full aspect.
What'd you say one day? You said I don't need to watch all 22 to watch 22 ways to get my ass kicked.
I don't need to see Dak throw an interception 22 different ways. I need to see what
there you go.
Why do I need that for?
Yeah.
They said we not valid because we don't take the time to watch 22. He said we not valid as Gooch because Gooch has a solution by watching all 22.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you this. Gooch isn't a fan anymore. Gooch is media. I hate to bust that bubble to you.
There you go.
He won't tell you what's wrong with the team unless you.
Who the hell is that? Who is that?
Gooch.
You never heard of Gucci Gooch?
Call him Gooch.
I've been calling him Gooch for years.
I don't even know about him to you guys, man.
That's bots. Corner just called him Gooch.
Oh,
you got to pay that extra for the Patreon to listen to him talk about it.
Hey, but I do like the show with him and Brian Broaddus, though. I will give him that, and I told him that on a Vikings live last year that I was like, hey, I do watch your show. I think it is a good show because when he's with Broaddus, he has to be a certain kind of way versus when he was independent. What I couldn't stand about Botch was he would get mad that people were making fun of him about pronouncing names wrong. But then he would just troll in his video, like messing up Tua Tagovailoa's name, like consistently just to piss people off, and it made his content trash. And so that's what like irked my soul with Vach back in the day. But I got too many damn gray hairs now. I can't be fucking.
Yeah, I know that right. My thing wasn't that. My thing was just for anybody, not just anybody. If you're on here pushing that you're Cowboy media based only and you're doing it for the people, what you charging for? Why you say to get the full thing, go to my Patreon? What are you doing? And that's not picking on him. That's anybody. That's anybody. That's why to be real for the ones that don't know, that's what happened to the round table. Once you became donating, people got compromised, and we was like, hell no, nah, that ain't what we do. We out.
Let me talk to the breadwinner.
That was violation. That was such a violation, bro. That was such
man, you gotta fight after that one. You can't be saying shit like that.
Yeah, once you do
I say whatever the hell I want.
I know you say whatever the hell you want, regardless. Doesn't matter.
Once you do that, we had YouTube on lock. It was like AJ said, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good damn time. We had it on lock. We had the algorithm. We had the algorithm. We had the YouTube. People waited for the roundtable every Saturday. We had it. But you know,
anybody from the roundtable watching now?
Me?
Who's me? Who said me?
Hey, a champ on the show because of the roundtable.
Who said me?
I have no clue.
I think it was
Remember we had the big 80 to go live back when he didn't want to go live, man.
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you something about 1980, y'all.
Man,
let me tell y'all something about 1980. Man, guys, I'm gonna leave the live stuff up to you guys, man. I don't even know how to edit a video. Not even a week later, this man got Mario and Dragon Ball Z and wrestling edits and all these in his intro, and I'm like, I thought this man said he didn't know how to go live or do edits. This man got a cool ass intro.
Nice.
Lightning, he'd be there with lightning and be coming from his fingers and shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Do.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
not even a week later, after you say, no, you guys do the edits, you guys do the live, man, I'm just gonna just talk. Not even a week later, badass intro.
Man, listen, man. Back when 80, I ain't gonna say who we worked for, but when he did this little, delivery thing, man, this man used to be so mad during Christmas. 80 get on the phone. Motherfuckers want 30 goddamn TVs delivered. I'm tired of carrying these damn TVs.
Man.
He used to be mad at hell around Christmas time, boy.
Oh, no.
Man, peak season, it was awful. Woo! I sold that damn truck. I said, man, I ain't doing this shit no more.
That shit used to be so funny, boy. That was good times, man.
Yeah, sure were, bro.
I just had the YouTube notification, and I sent it to some of the homies. 12 years on YouTube. And I remember 12 years ago when I started the channel, I wanted this. I wanted to meet other Cowboy fans because I moved from the great state of Texas. So I didn't have that Cowboy fan to talk to or vent to. So when DeMarcus Ware got released, I mean, that hurt my heart.
Yeah.
And so then, Mike Moss started coming around. Then, a couple of years later, Space Cowboy 17 said, hey, I want to do this thing here. Then I got to meet Fifth. With me and Fifth, if y'all didn't know, we didn't like each other at first. And then, well, he didn't like me. Let me say that. And then it opened up opportunities to meet 1980, and then to meet Cowboys blog, and then to meet those guys at the draft. And this is what I wanted 12 years ago, and I got it. So I appreciate you guys. What I'm trying to say, damn it,
man.
Now I remember the first show that I joined, man. It was literally the fifth. You just randomly. I think it was after the Redskins at the time, and this was the year that Dak didn't know the rule to hand the ball to the ref. That game was when I was slowly starting to lose it with them, and because I was. Just to call myself a Dakaroni up to that point would be a major understatement. You know what I mean? Like I was stupid Dakaroni at that point. And he posted the link in the chat, and I was like, we didn't know each other. I was like, you know what, man? What's the worst that can happen? He tells me to fuck off. So I was like, let me just join and see what happens. And it was cool, man, because I was still in school at the time, man, and I was still in Dallas at that time.
Damn.
Even in 2018, when Corner had the infamous quote. However long we signed Dak, that's how long we gonna suck. Shit, 80 was still around with Dak then in 18.
Yeah,
I still was.
Still was riding with him. Yep.
Yeah.
I said that in 2018.
You did.
That was 2018.
Damn.
3 after we lost to the Seahawks.
Yep. That was 2018, brother.
Yeah. The wide receiver by committee year shit. You remember that shit? So it was in that.
You gave him 2 years. You gave him 2.5 years, bro. And you was done.
Yeah. I was holding on for dear life up until 21, man. I was like making every excuse in the book until that playoff game.
It was me, 80 and E Stan on live. I mean, me, you, 80 and Ian. I mean, we was on live. You was going at it with Ian about that.
Yeah.
I think I gave him about 4.
Yeah. You did, 80. You did.
I gave him about 4.
On that live there, you told Corner. On that live, you told Corner he was being too harsh on Dak. on that
Yeah,
line.
you did. You did. You remember?
Yeah.
There was the Eagles game. You know, when we went 8-8, on top of helmets, on top of fucking shoelaces, was what Corner said. So that was
Yeah.
from the comments.
Yeah.
I was so mad at you, man. I'm like, because I was major Dakaroni at that point.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was 2018, bro. That was 2018. I got a clip somewhere, man.
God.
You said that shit
How
so
time
long
flies.
ago, bro.
Yeah. How much has changed since
And 80 was like, you know, just being around the game so long, you got to give them this amount of years to develop and get.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Once those years passed, it was over, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't had no more
Once them years
excuses for him,
passed,
man.
it was over.
Well, at
Right?
year
Right.
11, what excuse are you gonna give him at year 11? I mean, like,
Yeah.
At
You know,
this point.
at this
when
point, I don't want to hear it.
when I was new to Joe's channel and introducing me to the Frisco Report, and I wish Joe was here so you could tell you guys how pissed I was. Like I ranted to Joe like 20 minutes straight about why the fuck did we just extend Dak Prescott. And Joe told me, man, calm down. It's a good move. Trust the process. And I said, Joe, it's terrible.
The first time or the second?
The first time.
The first time.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
And I was so mad. And he told me, calm down, Mike. You know, it's gonna be. And but like I got to go back and figure out that show just to see my demeanor because dude, I was so mad that the Cowboys did that.
What year was that? The first one?
20, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 21.
He got tagged in the COVID.
It's 4 years, and he was tagged 2 years. So, yeah.
Yeah. So he got tagged in.
It's been 6 years later from 2016, 21.
He was tagged 2 years?
In a row? Yes, sir.
Yes, in a row.
Wow.
Yeah, so 21.
But, hey, it's already 10-14. I love to go down memory lane with you guys more, but I got to go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, 21, he got the 48, and then, of course, the 60 a couple years ago. So.
Cowboy Nation, are you in the Cowboys corner?
All right, Corn.
No, I mean, it was fun being a fan. And with all those content creators, I'm like, look, man, if you want to, I have no problem doing your thing, you know, run your business, have at it, make money. I mean, but be honest about it, man. And that's my only thing. It's like, I mean, you want to make money, have at it. I mean, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you're trying to spin it, I'm just like, just call it the way it is, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, that's all. I just don't, I can't fuck with, like, and I just can't fuck with liars, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Long time, man.
And to be taking personal shots at people because you have a difference of opinion is crazy.
It's crazy how, but you know, a lot of these people wouldn't say that shit to your face.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah.
This
easy behind the
shit
keyboard.
has made people real fucking bold.
Oh yeah, easy to say it behind the keyboard.
I'm telling you right now, man, I would snatch a motherfucker up in my face, and you're not gonna disrespect me.
No, man, you can't say. Yeah. There's a certain sense of respect you have to have for people, man.
Yo, I'm a firm believer that sometimes you got to do shit on principle. You got to let a motherfucker know that if he gonna step to your face, he's gonna have to knuckle up, and the next one won't do it because the next one don't want to have to deal with you.
Yeah.
This one might get you in trouble, but it's gonna prevent the next one from even coming around.
Yeah. I will say, I mean, most of the people who talk shit, they don't have the fucking balls to like go to your face. Not many people really were gonna like step to your face in person and say shit. So at least very few people.
We was out at the club a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sitting at the end of the booth looking at the DJ and all that stuff, enjoying the music.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's standing at the back of the booth. Some dude walk up to her and try to talk to her. She said,
"In front of you, he did this."
No, he didn't. He didn't know I was.
Oh, okay.
It was a group of girls and guys, so he just shot his shot. So she goes, "Nah, I'm married. That's my husband right there." He just went, "Oh, damn."
Wow.
It's just, I don't get people disrespecting me to my face. It doesn't happen on the basis at all.
Yeah.
I don't disrespect other people. So, but
yeah.
I see what people type on YouTube. That's why I can laugh. I don't know if y'all noticed. I laugh at a lot of shit during the stream. If you play it back, you'll hear me giggling at a whole lot of stuff. I don't take too much of it serious.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that comment.
That means it's, oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I
know, right? Shit.
Look. With his accuracy, he can't bump no dog though. He'll be all on the line and shit.
I'm telling you, shit.
He'll be all type of ways.
That nigga his tandems will be all over the fucking place.
Gotta do 45 damn pull-ups, man.
I'm telling you,
man. We try to bring y'all good shows.
Because if you lost electricity, half these people be dead in 2 weeks, man.
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
Easy times.
Because yeah, even I've gotten
shit, hell yeah.
But I mean, it's on the internet. I've had people say racist stuff to me, which I found absolutely hysterical. Because some of the racist comments said to me, I didn't even know what they meant. So I found them to be funny. I'd never heard them in my life. It don't even mean nothing to me, man. I'm like,
go through my comment section. I know.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg, it means nothing to even do that with the losing organization. Means nothing. Like you two, I don't even have the time in my life to even worry about stuff like that. You know, hell, at one point I was gonna leave this shit. You know, like it like 80 said, until 80 brought to mind, it's disgusting watching them fans run through them doors every damn Sunday when they unlock them, knowing we suck. To watch them literally run through them doors like this Black Friday or Toys R Us and Christmas week. That shit, I mean, look at this shit. We just lost. We just got blowed out last week. Y'all running through. It's not even about football. They just happen to be there and take pictures and look around.
Well, that's exactly why things are not going to change, man. Because every year it's that way.
All of them, you saw that big guy, dude.
Somebody can't. I sense you cutting in and out.
Yeah, but it's that's why it won't change, man. I mean, every year it's. I mean, Savage said it that after the Packer playoff loss, the seats were all filled up. I don't know a team that can lose like this, and just the seats are always filled up, man.
Packer playoff game next preseason, 80,000 tickets sold.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like exactly, man. So like it's not. It's not going to change. It just is what it is.
Yeah, but look, man, I just don't know what to say for him anymore. Like when I should have been like 80 with the phrase it created, the I think season. I should have been like that too. Hell.
Yeah.
What? I'm serious. I'm at the point that what does predictions matter? I'm at that point now.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like you have no idea. Like, I mean, I used to because I stopped getting mad at the team, man, because I'm just like cursing at the players and all that other stuff. I mean, I curse at the way I talk, but I mean, cursing at the players, I'm dumb, man. It's annoying. I'm like, I used to. My mental health improved so much once I fucking stopped screaming at the fucking Cowboys because I used to get so like emotionally tied to them. I'm like, fuck this, man. Life is so much better when I'm not, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's why during the games I'm like, whenever I'm able to join, I'm just like quiet, and me and 80 are just sitting there quiet. I'm just like, I'm not tired too low. It's like it ain't worth it, man. Just watch.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it sucks because I mean I'm not passionate. Even on a good side, I'm not passionate anymore. But
it'd be funny because me and Fifth, we'll be sitting up there watching another team play, and we'd be yelling at them.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, like, why the fuck would you throw that pass? It ain't even our team.
What was that one game? What was that one game? We was going so crazy. What was that one game?
Fucking field goals when they kept missing those field goals.
Oh my
God.
It was windy that game. I think it was windy that day.
Field goals missed. I'm like, these fucking bums, man.
It was the championship game, Broncos and Patriots, when it was snowing.
We was yelling at the TV like that was our team, boy. That shit, but man, that shit was funny. I mean, what else could you do? Your team at the house. What else could you do?
Yeah, exactly.
They were
Cowboys at the house.
And see, this is the thing when I always get on people when you lose week 1 and week 2, they always go, it's early.
Yeah.
That shit matters because you was eliminated with 3 games left to go in the season because you didn't take early serious enough.
I mean, they always say that. I mean, I keep
always say that. That shit pisses me off, man. What do you got 17 of these motherfuckers, man, and y'all just willing to throw 2 or 3 of them away because the month says September.
But the thing is, I mean, people even say in December that it's early, that there's football left. I've heard people say that in like
loser
the first
shit,
week in December.
Man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like that's how you know that our fans are just.
We have a fan base that's okay losing. This shit is insane to me, man.
Yep.
Listen,
most of the fans are not.
Anybody who say it's early, it's okay. That's an excuse for losing, man. You
100%.
okay for losing? I want to win them all, every single one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I told y'all I got to adapt that 80 mentality. 80 will watch 3 games in. I'm talking about regular season. Then let's say on the 3rd game, now the season started, y'all. This preseason.
Yeah.
Because they just threw away 3 games.
Yeah, they just completely see the season. Like we know
your starters don't even play preseason. So technically, the start of the regular season is their preseason.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's been.
They don't even play. They don't play.
Yeah.
It's been this way for like last.
Who the hell are you? All Super Bowl players be playing. All the team that previously won or went, they be playing. Who the hell is Dak to be over there on the sideline with a hat on, chewing sunflower seeds like he a big dog?
You gotta earn that. Yeah.
Last time Dak played a preseason was year 3 for him. It's not happening.
Oh
now.
My God, that's
You know
terrible.
what I mean? Year 3 was the last time I've seen him play a preseason game.
People need to go back. Emmitt Smith did an interview at the Super Bowl, and he talked about how if he found out that Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin was out there practicing without him, he was pissed off.
Yeah.
He was like, they were an actual like family.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And this team, the way it's constructed right now, you got 53 brands.
Yeah.
And they don't give a Dak Prescott don't give a fuck about CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb ain't on this team anymore.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
And none of them care about each other. You saw how as soon as one player leave, they just start shitting back on each other. They talk. Dalton Schultz left. He shitted on it. What's his name? The cornerback that we lost. I can't remember his name. He left. He shitted on it. Marcus Lawrence left. He shitted on him.
You talking about Cheeto?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cheeto. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cheeto.
Every time they leave, the truth come out. You sit there after a fucking game with the microphone in your face every single week, and you talk about I'm out here for my brothers and all of this shit, Michael Parsons shit. And then as soon as you leave, DeMarcus Lawrence said, "Man, I'm done." What Michael Parsons say, "Man, this is clown shit. This is what rejection look like." And then this motherfucker go win a Super Bowl.
Exactly, man.
Cole Beasley set it out when he went to the Bills first.
Cole Beasley.
Yep.
That's right.
He sure did.
You find out what they really feel about each other.
He said this feels like a football organization up here.
That did not happen with the '90s teams, man. They were covering up for each other, doing actual dirt, real crime shit. They catch felonies and covering up for each other.
Yeah. When Michael Irvin was in court with that shit, Troy Aikman was right there and supporting him.
Not to even show up, and Troy
Troy. That's my boy, man. That was his boy.
See, Michael Irvin.
They ride or die. They will ride or die.
But Michael Irvin cared so much about Troy, he didn't want Troy associated with his shit. Because he knew what the media was going to try to do with it. But Troy was like, "Fuck that."
Troy didn't care. That's his boy, man.
Damn.
They ride or die. That's how they were back then, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate Dogg, that's one of my favorite clips. Michael Irvin telling Deion, "You're not going back in." When Deion was hurt, Michael Irvin said, "You're not going back in." He took his helmet. He said, "It's it. Your night is over."
Yeah, it's over, man.
I loved that clip, man.
Yeah.
I love that clip. Michael wasn't nobody else. He wouldn't listen to nobody else. Michael Irvin grabbed him by the neck of his shoulder pad like, "Bro, it's over. You're not going back out there."
But who on that team right now does that?
No one's gonna do that.
Spencer, you remember last year we were saying why nobody took CeeDee Lamb helmet?
and chuck that bitch into the 7th row. It should have been a souvenir for the fans. Man, you should have slung that shit to the 7th. Yo, we need you here long term, man. You hurt. We get it. You got that drive. You want to keep going.
Still trying to go back in there.
We need you here 2 weeks from now, man.
Yeah.
He was trying to go back in. Nobody do nothing.
If that
was a
torn rotator cuff and he tried to play on it, his career would have been over.
Woo!
He would have lost range of motion in his fucking arm, and it would have been over. You got to look out for somebody like that.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, sorry. Go ahead.
When Greg Hardy pushed Rod Marinelli, Dez Bryant was the only one.
Yeah, Dez got in his face.
Dez got to hit Grill like, hey, bro, we don't do that shit over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that leader in the locker room, man. We don't.
And it should be Dak, but he doesn't play well enough to be that kind of leader.
Man, this motherfucker told the guy that told his own backup, we fucking suck. Fuck him. That's why Trayvon Diggs called his star quarterback
a bitch. Yeah.
A bitch.
Mm.
A bitch.
To his face.
But remember, Trey Lance was a third stringer. He wasn't even the direct backer. So you're saying to a third stringer you suck. That's even worse, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, come on.
Trayvon Diggs told Dak, shut your bitch. What?
Yeah.
You just told your star. Please. Yeah. They respect that dude. Like Unson said, them dude. Unson, remember you said 2 years ago they had smoke in their locker room, and then what happened? All this shit started coming out.
Yeah.
I told people.
Well,
I had that direct insider knowledge.
but even before I said it, remember the Packer game? We were live. You and I were like, "Why are CD and him beefing in the huddle?"
And I was like, "That shit started in practice during the week."
Yeah, because in the game, in the middle of the game,
that's what you said. You said that shit started the week before.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I were watching it like, what is this? Because it was in the first drive and they're fucking beefing in the huddle. I was
5 minutes in the first quarter. Dak and CD is arguing in a playoff game.
In a playoff
on the field.
In the huddle.
Dak threw 2 passes at him. One went into the bleachers and one went into the dirt.
The bleachers.
Oh my God!
He did. He threw the out route went into the bleachers, and the comeback went into the dirt.
The dirt.
And CD was like, "You motherfucker, you gonna do it again?" And then Dak Prescott threw an interception.
That's funny, man.
He's the most frustrating
quarterback. Checked out as soon as Dak Prescott threw that interception.
Mark McCarthy didn't want CD to keep bucking on Dak. Remember, he brought him over beside him and calmed CD Lamb down.
But even in that, this to me in that game, what was unacceptable? McCarthy is literally coddling Dak. He literally had his arm on his shoulder in that game.
He sure did.
You know the shit? I'm like, this guy is putting his arm on a guy in a playoff game. What is this? Come on.
Defenses don't like quarterbacks that can't produce, man. Because guess what? Once you 3 and out, I'm right back out there on the field, dog. Yeah. I need some rest. I need you to milk that clock like you're supposed to. Get up the field, get in the red zone, score. That way, I can get a breath of fresh air. I can rest, and when I get back out there, I'm effective. Absolutely. But if you keep throwing interceptions, I'm right back out there on the field. You got me right back out there on the battlefield. I can't even catch a break. Man, get your ass out of here, bro. Give me a quarterback that can know how to run this defense.
Yep. I mean, look, the Packer game was
bro, I know how that shit feels, man. That shit being right back out there. Shit. I just put my helmet down. I just sat down and I'm like, oh shit, we get a break. And I'm like, interception. God damn, I got to get back on the field.
You just grabbed the Gatorade bottle.
Hey,
man,
you ever walk off the field, man, and then you still facing the bleachers, and the fucking crowd go crazy, and you like, oh shit, what happened?
What happened?
You gotta go back out on the fucking field.
You gotta go, bro. That shit is gut wrenching, dog. My lungs are still red from fucking being out there chasing motherfuckers.
Man, it's the Packer playoff loss was a team loss all the way around, but Dak was terrible, man. That guy is so frustrating to watch.
And I love how the fans trying to make it not seem what it was when Trayvon called him a bitch. He's just being competitive. No cornerback will call Troy Aikman a bitch. No cornerback would have caught man. Please, he
Not
told that
without
man.
somebody getting in his face.
Yeah, he respect Dak. Just shut your bitch. What? Shut your bitch ass up.
That was a microcosm of how the entire defense looked at Dak. All of them felt that way.
That's why he was comfortable to say it out loud to him on camera. Shut your bitch ass up. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dak got PTSD from getting knocked out, so he ain't about to fight nobody.
They ain't saying shit.
Man,
They didn't respect him. They didn't respect him. That's why D lost it, man. We retired. He was throwing shots like, bro, we was on the field too much.
The man let he let another grown man spit on him.
Yeah.
And then, yo, Jalen Carter would have whooped Dak ass, but that's an ass whooping you got to take, bro. You let a man spit on you,
man.
Yeah, man.
No, he's one of the most frustrating quarterbacks I've watched in a long time, man. That guy is so
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, dude. The only thing you're gonna get, and dude, I love the moments we have sometimes when we on live, whether on my live or somebody else live. We was on the homie live. Shout out to the homie again. He's cool. I ain't got no smoke with me. A good dude. Oh, what's his name, man? The Cowboys. What's his name? Uncensored.
Hampton.
G.
Hampton.
Man.
Good guy, man, but a little bit.
Man, Uncensored was so baffled.
Yeah,
he
said Super Bowls.
Man, we was on the show. He said, "Man, to be honest with you, Phil, they ain't even buy Super Bowls no more, man."
Yep. He sure said that.
Who said that?
Yeah, no, he sure said it.
Oh no!
I had the same reaction you did.
G. Hampton, bro, and G. Hampton respected on YouTube. I can believe he said that. Man, to be honest with you, Phil, man, it ain't about Super Bowl no more. Uncensored fucking lost.
What Uncensored say? What'd you say?
I said, come on the show, man. I'm not coming on that fucking show, man.
I mean, he's a good guy, man. He's just a bad man.
He said, man, I can't talk to these dudes, man. I can't talk to these dudes.
He's a player fan. That's all it is. I mean, he's a good guy, but he's a player fan. Like, he still likes Micah and all them cats. I mean,
what do we do? What do we do this for? The win. The ultimate prize is to get a championship.
Yeah, to you and to us.
That's what we played the sport for. Was the win.
Hoodlum, we was on live, Hoodlum, when that shit happened. When that shit happened, we was on live and we was going fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
gosh.
Yeah. We was on live when Dak almost threw that pick, then threw the same play again.
Oh,
that was a pick.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what it was. Yeah,
okay, man.
We was on live when Dak did that.
It was a season he had 15 picks. Yeah, when you promised not to throw that many picks again that season. Yeah. Hell yeah, I remember that one. Last game of the season.
And then my boy G. Hampton, last him like A to say bless it hard.
Oh, baby.
About 2 months ago, he said, Phil, man, what we got to do just to win some games? I said, God damn, this is where we at. I said, God damn, boy, we bottom of the barrel for real.
That's what he said, man.
Damn.
Even G. Hampton is giving up on Dak, though.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, now he gave up on Dak, but it was a little bit shocking to hear him say it.
But see, there were some people that needed to get rid of that get Dak weapons excuse. They needed to see it.
There you go.
And he was one of the ones that needed. Like Sports Junkie is different because Sports Junkie claimed he needed to see it. He saw it, and he still don't believe it.
He still doesn't believe it.
G. Hampton asked for it. He saw it, and he was like, this dude ain't got it.
Yep.
Even though Sports Junkie said, if we give Dak all this and he don't get it right, I'm done with it. He literally said that last year.
Yes, he did.
What happened to old Junkie? I ain't seen him in a minute.
Hey, he got his ass up out of here.
Nah, I called him 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, you okay?" And he had some people pass in his life. A couple of people, he's been dealing with that.
No, it's personal stuff.
That's unfortunate.
Damn. Golly.
Yeah, because I called him to give him some shit, and he was like, "I was like, all right, man, I ain't gonna jump on you." But when you get back on the screen, he gonna get some smoke.
Yeah, No.
That man sat up there and told us when he lost the bet, man, y'all got lucky. We got eliminated with 3 weeks left in the season, and you talking about lucky?
Now I remember there were a couple of times, like when I think it was the Eagles and the Chiefs game. That was the only 2 times I saw him in your chat, man. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, "Oh, Fitz, what you got to say about that?"
Respect on his name. Put
Yeah,
some respect on his name.
And I'm like, man,
Jumpy's so crazy. Every week,
I love Nate Dog. I got love for you, fam. Stop trolling OG. All 22, I break down defensive fam. OG, your defense will break down. You break down defense like my son, like my 6-year-old break down his Lego blocks. Just throw them in.
All due respect, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't agree on that.
OG, man, OG. We was on your channel and we just asked you simple basic. What formation is the defense in? And you told us that don't matter. That ain't what OG worried about.
It always goes back to Dak. It'll always go back to Dak. A fucking hurricane can rip a city and it's Dak's fault.
OG. I mean,
OG,
man.
OG.
Yo, but remember that time every week Sports Junkie after a loss, he come up with a different scenario for us to make the playoff?
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Didn't he put at one point a caveat of no injuries happen or some shit? Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like players don't get hurt on.
Exactly.
Junkie, man.
This was a healthy team last year, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't think
OG go to bed, man. Ain't nobody insulting you.
Yeah. No, for the most part, it was as healthy as it could be.
They said he needed receivers and he needed to be healthy. I be damn. Voila, we got it all. 7 wins. OG on sense to calm down. OG, man.
I'm just saying what you said, man. I ain't making nothing up.
OG, I can't. Yo, when our defense got that turnover, OG said, "All right, Dak, it's on you now, you hoe."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no, he and not just he's called him everything under the book. He's called him everything. Stuff curse words I didn't even heard of.
The weekend is here. Get a beer, fam. OG, I'm too tired to drink a beer, man. I just got in from Milton, Wisconsin, man. I ain't nothing. I'm rich,
man. That's a hike right there.
Shit, what you talking about, man?
I can't do that no more. I'm too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not a drinker, man.
Shit, I'm local.
Hey, I mean, we got a guy on the team named Hennessy, so everybody got to take a round.
Yeah.
If you want to drink, have at it. I'm around. I personally don't drink.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, my brother.
I used to drink casually, but now I just don't anymore.
CD enjoy a pick and drink. CD wasn't doing none of this shit to Pickens guy here.
Oh, but CD and Trayvon have always been party guys, man, for a long time.
CD, but they stayed out all night. CD missed curfew.
Yeah,
bad influence, man.
Yeah. Even Dak's a big party guy. I mean,
mark my word. Yeah, y'all can say this right now. This team will not win if they sign Pickens to a $30-something million.
No way, they're not going to
win. They can't do that. They can't do it. They can't do it, man.
With or without him, they're going to lose. It doesn't matter with or without him.
Did y'all see how many players that were top casualties for the Green Bay Packers?
What'd you say, Anson?
What'd you say?
The amount of players that the Green Bay Packers had to release because of Micah Parsons' contract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You cannot play these players like that, man. You're gonna ruin teams.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Off of one guy, you're gonna lose 3-4 players.
Yeah.
Yo, please tell me y'all see my screen right now, man.
See what you got?
Yeah. This was week 1. I remember this. Yeah, week 1.
Yo, listen at OG, man.
Oh my God, I remember this.
And Hooker, you got to go. I'm sick of you old motherfuckers back there eating up money, ain't doing shit. You got to go to Hooker. Go with me.
Who's 18?
You pussy ass, bro. fuck?
Oh my god!
Damn. What week was that?
Week one.
This shit, man.
Jesus.
And Hooker, you got to go. I'm sick of you
Pussy
old
ass
motherfuckers back there ain't doing shit. You got to go to Hooker. No one keep out.
Who's
Look
in
at
king?
you. You pussy ass
king?
hoe.
Damn. Week one?
That's week one. Yeah. No, last year week
Crying.
one.
Oh my god!
Oh no,
Hey, OG
80
was
man.
right
Last
about
year.
a lot though. Last year.
Oh, dude, last year week one when we was playing the Browns, he called Dak a bitch, and it was super funny. So,
That's when he got the contract.
Yeah,
That game. Right before that game. God damn.
Yeah, man, that was super funny.
Man, OG, I'm a veteran. OG, I mastered that. OG, I know how to run that clock out, man.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Trust me,
Yeah,
OG, I know how to run that clock out.
Man, I'm past getting that mad, man, at this shit. It's just it ain't worth the heart attack for me, man. Fuck it.
80 was so funny. I'm pissed off. 80 was
80, you cussed me and Fifth
2025.
out. Man,
What happened?
You cussed me and Fifth out at one point. It was
Shit.
I'm still trying to master what 80 did last year.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to master what he did last year.
What I do? What I? Oh yeah.
Now, you didn't yell one time.
Yeah. I'm just.
He got more
too old
at the dumbass fans than he did at the team.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You did.
We be on the fucking live stream screaming. 80 get on there. Calm down, guys. Everything right on time.
Right on schedule. Right on schedule, fellas. It's all right.
Right on schedule, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm too low with the shit.
Season is gonna be fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, sure.
450 motherfuckers. That man cussed out 450 people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
450, man. After them games, them lives used. Them lives used to be.
God, they were so good. They were so yo post game lives. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, they used to be.
Oh.
They used to have 1,000 and some people in that joint,
man. That's why I say 1,000 and some people in a post game live.
Oh, they run there when the Cowboys lost, they ran over there.
Oh hell yeah. Shit yeah.
Man, oh my god.
Ready to fuck with me.
You know some crazy though, But you know some crazy though? Years ago, man, soon as we win, 80 still had the same numbers.
Yeah.
That was for all the haters and all this other shit going on. When shit was smooth, shit, 80 post game live used to be insane.
Yeah.
Post game used to be crazy.
Man, I miss
that. But that was back when 80 was pushing out goddamn 4-5 videos a day.
Yeah, I used to watch 80 and Shango rant after losses, man.
Man.
The one thing I miss 80, man, is this damn game shit, man. When you used to get so hyped, remember that?
Oh yeah, man. This damn game. Yeah, I was gonna make a t-shirt about it.
Long time ago. It's been a minute since we've been able to say that, man. It's been a long time since you've been able to say that one.
They don't know that. They don't know that about them fucking them Cobalt video days, boy.
Oh, the Cobalt
videos of the Cobalt, boy. They don't know nothing about that, boy.
Hey, that joke was paid for though. That joke. I enjoyed making the movies paid for.
You gotta let him go.
He got on wide. Cobalt finally went out, y'all. I'm pissed. I gotta go get a fucking car though.
Bro, yeah. Man, oh.
You couldn't sit down in those games, man. Man.
I went years without a car note. Years.
The Cardinal game is such a scare, man. Because the first time I bought a Nissan Titan, and I paid it off, it was still running fine, man. I used that Titan for probably about another 10 years. It wore out. I went to go buy another one. They told me, they said it looked like you never bought a truck. You basically got to buy one every 7 years, otherwise it falls off your damn credit report.
Really?
Motherfuckers.
And I'm like, this shit is set up. They want to keep you in the fucking system.
Absolutely. That's why when you got a year left on your car, they want you to trade it in.
Trade it in.
Yeah,
The biggest
That's why they call
scam
you.
The biggest fucking scam is they'll send out a recall for your vehicle for you to bring it into the dealership.
They send you
and
that
then they'll
letter.
give you a
They send
loaner.
that letter.
But then they'll give you a loaner with a brand new fucking truck with all
Really?
these bells and whistles. And then they'll let you take it for a whole fucking day. You bring it back to your old ass fucking 15-year-old car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want this shit no more.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, man.
This motherfucker got every fucking thing. You can damn near ride into outer space. And then you gotta go back. You gotta go back to your car that you gotta talk to before you turn the key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my wife, we got that Traverse, and it's got all the fucking bells. The damn seats warm up, the damn steering wheel warms up. It got the damn even the rearview mirror has a camera on it. Cameras everywhere, front, back, side. Just oh shit! I'm like, God damn, that's damn near a house note. But we only got one. See, we were when we had 2 car notes, that was hard. You see, the Blazers paid off now, so we're good now. We can eat now. But woo, for a while we were struggling. We were struggling for a while. Yeah, but 2. We were struggling.
My wife is looking at a Kia EV9 right now, trying to bankrupt me, man.
I hate new cars. They come with car notes. I hate them.
Nate Dogg, that's an old video.
What's up, Fit?
No, Nate Dogg was talking about that video I made when I was coming out of Buffalo Wild Wings. The Rams had beat somebody, and we was about to play them in the playoffs. It was 2019. And the Rams beat somebody, and we was about to play them in the playoffs. And I thought we was gonna beat the Rams, and they kicked our ass. I don't remember who they played, but I was leaving out of Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was like, we about to play the Rams in the playoffs. And
I think I remember that.
Yeah, they kicked our fucking ass, man.
What about that year? It was me and you. We were live, and halftime on your show. Matter of fact. First game of the season, Carolina, and I was livid. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know Simons was in the damn comment section. And I was like, "We ain't sending. Ain't nobody saying shit. Don't send out no damn link. We ain't sending no goddamn." And then Fitz was like, 1980. Fitz was like 80. That was Simons. I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought Simons about to come over here and whoop my ass. Goddamn.
In the moment, Fitz was laughing, man. He was like,
"Oh." My boy Simons, man. I had no clue that was my boy in the damn. Oh my God. No clue.
Dude, he's fucking snap. No, we not only snap, we ain't send no links so you can sit down and shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like shit when Fitz told me, he's like, man, that was Simons. I was like, I felt like crap.
When I ended live, I immediately called you like, bro, that was
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you know how
he had changed his name. He had changed name to the TTC shit. It didn't say Simons.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay. Yeah.
It didn't say Simons.
God damn.
Crazy, man.
And he was already pissed off. I couldn't even talk to him. He was already pissed off. I was like, fuck. I was like, well, I guess I'll let time heal it. And time, eventually we talked and I explained to him what was going on. And he was like, oh man, it's all good. You know, we was cool after that. But shit, damn. When he passed away.
Yeah. Time will heal most wounds.
All right.
Catch y'all later, bro.
All right, brother.
That one, I'm gonna get ready to end in a minute. That one was tough. That live screen, man, boy, that was some times there, boy.
Yeah, it sure was.
That shit, that was tough. I ain't gonna lie, 80. We don't get that 80 no more though, man. Goddamn.
Yeah,
it's just not worth it, man, to get that
passion, man. That was true passion. Because I thought that there was something to fight for. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought there was something there. And I had to learn that it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it's the same for me too, man. I mean, Like, I mean, I curse it. That's just the way I talk, but I'm just not like cursing at the players. I used to be. I mean, when I was joining, I used to be just as passionate, man. I'm just like, it was hurting me more than it was impacting anything else, to be perfectly honest. That's why I stopped. You know what I mean? I was like, because I would get so worked up, like if my day would get ruined and shit. I'm like, this is not worth it. and eventually, I was like, man, you know what? When they pay a single bill of mine, then I will get passionate. Until then, I'm not gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's like they're not. It's not gonna affect my life like this. So fuck it.
Yeah, it was affecting my health.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It was. I was doctor's appointment. Because every 2 years, you get your medical card for CDL.
Yeah.
And it was affecting my wellness. I was barely my numbers, my A1Cs, my blood pressure. My blood pressure was high.
Yep.
And it was all that's Cowboy shit. I was just, man, I was always frustrated and shit, and it was affecting my health.
It was the same exact thing with me. 100% affecting my mental health. It was affecting because then anyway, in like my family, I have a history of like blood pressure issues and shit. So like that's already genetic for me. And so when it came to the Cowboys stuff, I was
don't do
personal. Yeah, I mean, and so, but I was like, fuck this. Yeah, at a point when I just stopped and I was like, I'm just gonna watch. Life became better, man. Like seriously, it became a lot better. So,
but I gotta say this. This is why I don't talk shit about other teams. This is why I don't do it. Because all these motherfuckers talking shit about the damn Carolina Panthers, talking about their trash, talking about the quarterback. They don't got no run game. Well, they kicking our asses right now. They trash, kicking our asses. So I need everybody that said that shit to shut the fuck up until we start winning this game. I'm serious, man.
Damn.
That's why I don't talk trash like that. Because you never know how it's going to turn out. Because your punk ass is not out there playing the game.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Damn. I can't believe it.
Game. We had all year to get ready. All fucking off season. These guys, they fucking with these drugs. They can't put the shit down. They call themselves the hot boys. We ain't done shit. It don't make sense. You get paid too much damn money.
Damn.
Too much goddamn money, man. I mean, it just don't make no sense at this point, man. I said this when they got rid of Dez. Yeah, we were gonna new guys, but we have no threat. He ain't done.
He ain't done.
No threat.
I know it's coming.
We have no tight end threat.
We ain't nobody no damn link. It's just halftime. You sit there and watch. We ain't sending no damn link. We don't want to hear what you got to say because it's just halftime, and we not sending the link after the game either. We don't want to hear it because you was one of the motherfuckers that was saying, "Oh, Carolina's trash." We don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, y'all!
I can't believe that was
mad about this. Ain't it? Don't even want. It's hard for him to even watch that.
I can't. Yeah, that's tough, man.
Oh my God, man!
That is tough, man. I can't. That do something to me.
Man,
ooh, I can't believe I was that passionate, that fiery, man. God,
man, you should ask my sister, my sisters and my mom and my dad. They would see me get the exact same way. And I remember because I was in school and I would get the exact same way. And my dad's like, dude, what the fuck you doing, man? Sit down, calm down. And it would piss me off when people tell me to calm down, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? He was right. I was like, now I just can't get that way no more, man. It's the
God damn
too much on the health. I can't do it.
Yeah, that was tough.
The motherfuckers that said Carolina, boy.
I had no clue who that. I had no clue who that was. No clue.
Yeah.
And me and Simon was chopping it up before that. We was chopping it up before that, man. We from the same hood and everything. And man, when I found out it was him, I was like, my head just dropped. When Fit told me that, my head dropped. I said, damn, I got to tell that fool. I didn't know it was him in there. But he was already, you know how Simon says, he was already about to be on my ass. So I was like, well, fuck it. I mean, shit. And then, time passed. And like I say, we talked and everything. And I still miss him, man. He was something. He was special. He kind of kept Cowboy Nation in line. He was the enforcer, kind of. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Golly, I miss him.
Yeah.
That was September 9th, 2018, brother.
No, that was that was the wide receiver by committee. Yeah. When we had Allen Hurns and shit. I remember exactly.
I need all y'all to shut the fuck up. But that shit was god damn.
I was so disappointed. I thought coming off of the year before, I thought we were going to be so much better. My expectations were very high, and I thought we were going to be somebody that season. And when we got dealt with like that, the very first game of the season, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed.
That show we did before that game, you said y'all chill out, don't underestimate Carolina because everybody's going to blow them out.
Yeah.
And you said y'all just
No, the offense that year until they got Amari was so fucking shit. Their offense.
And at halftime, they was kicking our ass at halftime.
Man, they were smoking the Cowboys. It was
Carolina was kicking our ass, bro. And we immediately went to the halftime spiel, man. Like oh my God, dude.
But the offense was so bad. Dak's play was just terrible up until then. Like he wasn't playing good at all.
The passion we once had is gone. Oh, absolutely. It's definitely
gone. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn. The passion is gone. The passion is gone. Man, look. Oh, go ahead, Eshan. Go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say, for me, this again, just for me, the passion and all that stuff for me is it's gone. But I'm happy now. That's the thing that's crazy to me. It's like
you know
what I mean?
He said, remember you weighed 300 pounds? We came a long way, brother. Speaking of health, it's crazy.
300. That was before I even met you. I weighed 300 pounds. A long time ago.
That's
you weighed 300 pounds, he said?
When I was a freshman, I weighed 400 pounds. My ass and my neck was one. I was obese. But I'm genetically predisposed to weight. And I went through some mental health stuff back then.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but a bunch of different things. Long time ago. But yeah, it was my mom and my sister who got me into fitness, and so they saved my life. So
wow.
I ended up losing fucking close to 150, 200 pounds, something like that. And so yeah, my mom. I credit my mom and my sister. They literally did save my life. So God bless them. But that was a long time ago, man. But I used to get so passionate about the team and.
Teflon, what's up, big dog?
What's up, Teflon? But yeah, man. Now I'm just when I'm just not yelling at the team, I just feel so much better, man. I don't know. It's just you know what I mean? Health wise, and it's so much better, man. Just not to get super into this. So
yeah, it's cool. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh no, nothing like that. It's all good. I tell that story. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I went through something.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. I mean, listen, man. I live the best life I can live now, man. I mean, God's blessed me well. So
that'll work. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Teflon in the house.
Hit that like button. Shout out to Teflon. I ain't seen in a while, my boy. Salute to
Teflon, man.
We rocked out for a while, man. We're going to end this thing. Appreciate you, 80 and Eshan, for coming on, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. We're going to get out of here, y'all. It's getting late. Peace out, y'all.
All right, brother. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, man. You too, man.